hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Ooh.
Shouts out to Ban Hose.
It's going crazy. Just swear, guys, you can't save me. Yeah, into the X going brazen. I like every type, every flavor. Shake it still like Twitter on her braid. 7-8 ball in the bar, Atlanta braid. Yeah, with your ball, and I'm jumping LeBron James. I like every girl, every freak on strings. Yeah, host on pearls, I put that sweat demon in her brain. I'm fucking this 10 on this 10 on this 10 on this 10, that bitch going brave. Yeah, I hear this shit and I'm coming the window, fish ain't fucking daily. I need this stack on this stack on this stack on this shit, ain't no phone, no creasing. These shots dropping, let me on this shit, but I can't even breathe. Yeah, they bustin' up pussy at nigga, jump off my crack shit, he steves. I got my fingers all the way down, the big down, throw no that she breathe. Yeah, she ain't true, no deal, 30 that fact she got a damn nigga, you would thought I was Jesus. I'm popping perks like candy to get my teeth. Hey, we like her. I go and jump on her pool, not serve. Niggas be taking the sweat, not jerks. And we got that, and we got pursuit. If he got dropped, we gon' get shirts soon. We been hot, shit get cold too. It been our time, go get your clothes soon. Ooh. Hey.
Ban Hose, ban hose, ban hose. Gotta start practicing for this radio job we might get.
Yep. Yeah, nah. They need more black male role models.
A lot of them.
Raleigh Radio.
I fuck her like that, even Kim Bell. She fuck up me cause she loving the smell. She grind like that, like that shit was a rail. If her shit in that bitch gon' tell. She on the plank on that bitch hold the rail. Yeah. Call that shot, know you got bad. But for that shit, I don't need no risk. Do the confidence, I build up her wrist. We don't talk about no stress. You and your son get blessed. Shot at your face and your neck. Y'all like taps my whole spine and her chest. Y'all like taps her face and her neck. I used to be the 10 of a project bait. Just traded my drink for a goddamn 10. And I can't get to a damn project X. Shot at one come around, nigga. She know I'm tired, dude. We ain't looking down on nigga for that long. So that shit hurt your neck. So I'm Kanye crazy. Fathers trust my hand. They want handouts. That's so breezy. Give me the fake nigga ego so damn fast. I feel like breathing. You swear goddamn bitch bad, but you over there fucking up Megan. I put crack back in the hood like Ronald Reagan. Fuck it.
Yo, go. I'm having hoes unloaded and she know that too. Fresh as fucking babe, I'm having more paper than Soldier do. I'm strapped with this Chris Vega nigga play and watch me cream my yo. My bitch look so bad, I get so mad at how I make her look. Yo, I keep pouring lines, codeine serving Fago cups. I need more than 5. RP10 gon' wake me up. I'm a real geek like foreign cars and model slugs. Yo, this a big body, 3-9 deuce car like her butt. Yo, I like counting paper, baby, so I'm in a rush. Stressing about relations, baby. I don't even want loud pat, Zaza Rican, baby, it get musty. I was broke, ran 100s, now these bitches love me.
You think you know me?
You don't got too many names, shorty. I prefer you stay nameless. I like when you even head up. She leave the crib brainless. She like when I take the top down. Pull the tits out the frame, beat. Feel like a damn porn rock star. I ain't no fucking lame shit. Shout out X-Man, yeah. Shout out X-Man. She on some gang shit. These going first. With the fucking lane. Yeah, I ain't stopping to everybody saying, damn, why the fuck they nigga change the bitch? The devil up to 36 on my fucking side, chillin' like a tank. I'm fucking this white on camera, I feel like Jamal, man. Your ass in the drain, no problem, hit my phone, get the plug to serve. Better hunt me like that, be listen to all my sermons. Yeah, my dog done shot up the front, turn this bitch topsy-turvy.
Yes. We are in this. Yes. All right.
Live. Ready to thrive.
Posted everywhere. I mean,
You gotta pollinate with your marketing, nigga.
hey, man, especially now.
Be everywhere. Oh my God, especially now. We're not doing enough.
Yeah, we
actually gotta introduce ourselves to everybody. You know, this is a new channel that we on and shit.
I was about to say, if you don't know, you are watching LOI the stream on LOI the channel, J Nobles.
It's on Groove.
Yes, we are back. We're going to be a little bit more consistent, and not even more consistent, just adding more days, really, because we're pretty consistent on the same day. But
We're gonna be very obsessive.
yeah,
We're gonna do this like, you know, we back at ground zero.
yeah.
We back at the bottom.
Is
You
it?
know, you kind of always are.
It's a beautiful feeling, really, and it's like sometimes you got to get reminded that you ain't shit,
Yeah.
and not necessarily like you're not going to be shit,
Ever.
but right now you're nothing.
Uh-huh.
And that's really what God made man to be, like just butt naked, like maybe a spear, but he gave us hands to catch food.
Yeah.
know what I'm
Well, I
saying?
mean, the spear came later.
Exactly.
The spear came after like human temptation.
Exactly.
And like our
That's
emotion and, you know, beefing with our brothers and shit. But, you know, originally it was all fruits and vegetables. Like,
Yeah.
It was pretty copacetic.
I mean, maybe.
It
All
was pretty
fruits
copacetic. The first couple of people.
Nah, first
Couple of people, they was related. So they can't beef with the family.
There was definitely beef.
Nobody wins when the
They
family.
they didn't know not to beef.
I think Cain and Abel was the first beef. Was the first ever real beef in the world. Because Cain and Abel they were Adam and Eve's sons. I believe. Google that. We're Googling early. But I think that Cain and Abel was the first conflict ever.
Let's see. It's only one way to start LOI the stream, and that's by biblical research.
Yep.
So Cain
Every time.
and Abel
Every time, man. That's how we start off. We start off with the word of God.
first.
Just so motherfuckers know that, you know, we come from a place of hope, prosperity. But let's see what AI got to say. It's crazy how we just, like, AI is normal now on Google.
It's normal, right?
It's normal as shit. But while the story of Cain and Abel, it's getting advanced
I just hit something I didn't know I could hit.
that you can hit. Hold on, matter of fact, let me make sure they can see this.
Yeah, nah, they can see this shit. I think I heard it put up. But Cain and Abel was the first beef in history. While the story of Cain and Abel is a significant narrative in the Bible describing the first murder committed by one brother against another, it's important to clarify the use of the term beef in relation to this event. Cain and Abel's actions represent a pivotal instance of sibling rivalry, jealousy, and violence, leading to the first recorded murder in the Bible. God favored Abel's offering over Cain's, triggering Cain's anger and leading to the tragic murder. And that's what I mean. When you said beef, I instantly thought of the snake. But technically, that's not beef. That's more so trickery.
Yeah,
that was the
nah.
first trickery.
That's the first deception.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But in terms of beef,
glutton and like face of gluttony.
first time a girl shows up on another person.
Yeah,
Because she was listening to Adam up until that snake started talking slick.
yeah.
And then, you know, he got her to eat that forbidden fruit. There was a lot of, you know, I mean,
It was a lot of game in the Bible.
the beginning of the Bible is literally the beginning of just, you know, civilization time.
It's-
That's what you believe in.
Nigga, it's 47 laws of heaven, man. And heaven is pimping if you really, you know, have the perspective to really like look at it that way.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
Like you gotta know there's other beasts out there that are bigger and more seductive than you.
Well, actually, she learned the wrong lesson. That wasn't even a lesson for Adam. Like, Adam wasn't supposed to realize that he had competition because he technically didn't. Like,
Nah, he did.
all that snake can do is get her to bite an apple or two, but he can't really Well, I mean, they do got that little forked tongue.
That's on. Well, he turned into a snake.
He could probably lick that clitoris.
Yeah, and he turned into a snake.
Who was he?
I believe Lucifer.
Lucifer? Google that. That sounds right. I just don't remember that. And shit.
Into this.
Lucifer was the snake. It's possible. He crept up on it like Nosferatu.
He's identified with the serpent that tempts Eve. Identification is not explicit in the book of Genesis itself, but the book of Genesis, which one?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We use the King James version.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, and even identifies like, damn, they had LGBTQ back in the day in the Bible. Early on,
you couldn't just put something on anything. Like, you gotta be. Everything was nothing. Get what I'm saying?
Everything was nothing. Yeah,
and it's back in his. I guess it makes life more simpler, not trying to identify everything and and categorize everything into a group. Yeah. Just keep everything like, oh, that's a being, not even a person, a being.
Yeah, because once you start naming shit, you make it relevant.
Yeah.
And then you got to keep up with all these names. And then it just becomes more of a hassle.
It becomes more of a hassle, man.
That's why your tribe can only be but so big. You got to roll with a couple. I feel like even saying a couple is a lot. Because I know one is not enough, but you just got to have small crews.
Yeah, for sure.
Big circles roll off on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know about physics, but I think small circles roll a little bit better, or at least faster or something. Maybe they get more velocity.
They have to, because when you think of NASCAR tires,
they're small, right?
I believe so. Aren't they thin too? Not thin, but
nah.
Or
NASCAR
I might be
tires
be thinking of cartoon race car tires.
NASCAR tires don't even look like they be having
tread. Yeah,
yes.
they just look like smooth leather.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they definitely don't got no fucking tread.
Oh, never mind.
If you get the Goodyear, if you go to Goodyear, you can customize that shit. But
and I think these are the used ones over here.
Or maybe they do have tread. They probably start off with tread, and then after they hit that track, that shit just evaporates. That's why when they go into the pit crew, they get whole new tires, whole new rims, a new little car tree freshener. Just give them a good luck on that next lap.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the after effect.
Yeah.
They're going 100 miles. 100 miles, that's redundant. But 160.
And they bend the corners too, which is really probably was eating away at that shit. As soon as you hit that slide, and I wonder, they race on a regular track, right? That shit is just paved road.
No,
or is it something special about it?
It's a special road. It's a
special road for speed. Yeah. I wonder if casual white dudes can just list off NASCAR information and facts how we could with basketball. Because anytime I ever think about racing or cars or any of that, anything in that vein in general, I'm just completely lost. I'm really just fucking spitballing.
Now, I will probably be surprised. Just like how, you ran into dudes that look like they know everything about basketball. Or at least something, and they know absolutely nothing.
Look like they bare minimum.
Bare minimum, and they know nothing about basketball. They don't even it's basketball. Nah, that's not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's probably more white people like that than we probably realize.
With NASCAR?
With NASCAR.
I don't know.
With NASCAR.
Somebody's watching that shit, dog.
And that's the thing,
they be on a lot.
And that's the thing.
Making money.
What is knowing something about a sport?
I don't
want to know the Michael Jordan nigga. That's too bare bone. I'm trying to get
because we don't know it.
No, but that's who's the nigga now? who are the teams that are competing? Which is it M&M and Skittles? Like, who's the sponsors that's
Those the
really
ads, yeah.
who's the sponsors that's really pushing shit on cars? And like, what's the real motive behind NASCAR now? I want to know the real shit, not like
the big ass commercials. It's just little car
Nah.
commercials. That's all it is. Because they be having branding and shit. Like I saw one with a Vaseline sticker on the side, dog. Like they don't give a fuck. They put anything on that shit.
hell
but
yeah. Probably see an Adam and Eve sponsor soon,
yeah, probably.
or at least an Open AI.
Yo, that's a good sponsor. Like Baby Oil, or like Adam and Eve. You know, like the slickness. I feel like there's something.
Yeah.
They could work around that shit.
Well, it depends on the driver. You get what I'm saying? Sponsors go
Yeah.
to the drivers, not the car. The car is whatever. What is
car's
in the car?
The car's an extension of the driver,
You get what I mean?
but the driver's also a reflection of the car.
If I was a NASCAR driver, one of my sponsors might be. I gotta have a
Planned Parenthood. I'll put
Maybe.
I'll put Planned Parenthood
Yeah.
on my bumper.
on your bumper.
Yeah, and like just to include like Plan B and all that shit.
Yeah.
Just
Well, I wouldn't even
birth
put.
control, nigga.
Yeah, I was about to say birth control, and really like the CVS brand because it's all the same.
Yeah,
all
if you
the
get
same.
it, if you get it within 72 hours, it's all the same.
It's
nigga.
all that lipothomium, lipotholio.
Oh,
whatever.
you read the back?
5 milligrams.
You read the back? I was too busy tearing that package open, nigga.
No, it's that lipotholio 5 milligrams.
I didn't read nothing.
But yeah, Planned Parent. That's definitely
Planned Parenthood is a great sponsor.
that seems reasonable.
Yeah, and it's on brand.
Exactly.
I haven't popped. I purchased a lot of Plan Bs.
You popped it open for
It popped it open for
because they be hard to open.
yeah
for women.
It's that hard plastic.
But that's why, like, it's really we're not
Yeah.
The CVS brand has like a rip thing, so it's like you could just rip it. It's not the Plan B to where you gotta ask the nigga behind the counter for scissors.
Yeah,
with
that's
the Plan
actually
B one.
that's actually the fancy one where it's got the serrated plastic on the back to where you can just rip it off. The easy peel.
Yeah,
The more expensive one got the easy peel. There's a couple times I done went with that that great value, nigga.
well, it's all
It works.
I was about to say, I'm talking about nigga right now. But yeah, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
What's some black shit? I would have to put New Era fitted caps.
That'd be dope.
A
That'd be
little
dope.
sponsor. You know
And
what I mean?
I would want to save some space. I don't know, maybe around the gas tank for like a to like revive a brand. I want to bring something back from the dead, like Echo jeans, nigga. I'm gonna get an Echo jeans sponsor.
Echo game.
I'm gonna put that shit on my gas tank, nigga. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna see if I can get the young bulls back in the Echo jeans, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, you probably could if Champion can come back. Echo jeans is gonna make a hell of a comeback. It's gonna be beautiful.
It's possible.
Either Echo jeans or truck fit.
Ooh,
You gotta choose your poison, nigga.
shit. One of them ain't poison.
Shit, one of them. Shit, depends on.
Well,
depends.
if you listen to that Carter 6,
I was about to say, yeah.
might be a little poison. But shit, I forgot. Did you ask me a question? I felt like I was about to answer something.
Yeah,
I was preparing in my brain to like, this is how I feel about that.
Well, I wasn't asking you a question. I was just like truck fit or fucking the Echo.
I think the Echo brand would be a harder one to revive. So I'm gonna go for the challenge. Because truck fit. I'm not saying it's easy. It's not a layup, but it's like a floater. You know what I mean? It's just a one-handed layup.
Not
No
really,
backboard.
It depends on the way you think about it, because Echo still gets sold to disenfranchised children. Truck fit is just a brand that's not even here. Like I've seen kids wearing the little scratch rhino shirt. I'm like, oh, you little poor bastard.
That's what it is, though. On you little poor bastard. Like trying to fix on you little poor bastard versus trying to fix, oh, this brand went away and then it comes back. Like even with that campaign, you could work wonders, nigga. Just like, yo, it's mysteriously back. I wouldn't even say nothing. I wouldn't even make a commercial yet. I just start putting relevant people in truck fit tees. Relevant people in truck fit tees.
Skinny Lizzo.
Ooh. I don't know. I think Big Lizzo might be a bigger billboard.
I don't know though.
Really stretch that logo out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, in that way, but she can, but she's able to get more done now that she's like in shape. She won't run out of breath, so it's technically you get more bang for your buck. That's why I kind of like the Skinny Lizzo better. She has more. What do they call? Lung capacity.
Well, you know what scares me about Skinny Lizzo is that her attitude might have changed. Like the price might be, her price probably inflated. She's like, I'm bad now. You know what I mean? I got this prissy attitude that I've earned. So I don't know. I just feel like the marketing negotiations with her, nigga, I might be better off with the fat one. But
not necessarily, because that only lasts for a couple months, especially after she realized being skinny means nothing.
I think when you're famous, real life lessons like that, they might linger on a little bit because you got a bunch of motherfuckers around you not telling you the truth. Like, at the level that we at right now, just being civilians, there's a certain level of like delusion that we don't even have access to because
we have to give it to ourselves.
Well, we had to give it to ourselves, but it's delusion when it's just yourself. It can be delusion when it's reaffirmed by other people around you, but it's harder to detect. It's hard. It makes it seem like reality when everybody else around you accepts it. We're not important enough. We don't make enough money. Nobody's calling us. Like we're nowhere near that level of like, I'm the master of my reality. To where even my crazy thoughts are facts now. You know what kind of point that is to be at in time, nigga?
Yeah.
If you say it is law, then nigga, shit. And now imagine how Lizzo feels. Cause she was getting that when she was big.
She ain't really been in the news though. You get what I'm saying? So it's like this inflated attitude, you know, ironically due to her, you know, deflated body. It's not, there's no sound evidence. You get what I'm saying? Like she hasn't been doing any skinny girl, like my new skinny girl body shit. Yeah. She's really been very respectful. She hasn't been showing it off like that. She's just been like showing people like, hey, you know, I'm still here. This is me. Let me talk about my mom so y'all know this isn't a fucking clone. You know, I really got skinny.
Damn, yeah, she didn't get hit with none of those allegations.
You know what I'm saying?
But is it because she's not famous enough to clone, or we just believe, you know, ever since I think the world just coming to terms with Ozempic and having that be a mainstream thing, like I feel like you can go to Food Line and get some Ozempic. Like is that a medicine that you had to get prescribed to you, or is it over the counter?
Bare minimum, a strong laxative that does the same thing.
That bitch got some good bacteria in it. Taking probiotics. Let me see if I can find Lizzo. This Lizzo? Yep, 11.7 million followers.
Man, she looking good, man. She looking very healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she's not, it's like she really doing the same shit. Come on, man. Hold on, let me show this for the people.
Yeah, you know, you gotta show the people this shit, dog. She's moving a lot quicker. Like whatever. And that Ozempic isn't getting rid of her fast twitch muscle fibers. Like that bitch is still kind of explosive. Y'all gonna see in a couple seconds, but she was she was reverberating that ass.
Ass kind of look good too.
Yeah.
It's
easy to have a fat ass when it used to be fat. You know what I mean? Like, do you get stripes for that? She always had it. Now she just doesn't have all the extra. So, you know, it can be really appreciated. But
you gotta hear what she's saying. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Fuck this music. Let's see what that back do. Yeah. She's having fun with life too. That's what's like
fun, man.
That's what's amazing because she has, when you think about it, like she has bad bitch fame and bad bitch access.
Yeah.
Like she can get her nails done whenever, she can get her hair done whenever, she can get whatever bag. But like she wasn't able to fully enjoy it till now. This is all she ever wanted to do. This is all most women ever really want to do. Like I'm pretty sure if we put a poll up and was like, yo, if you knew how to twerk, would your life be damn near complete? A lot of girls would say yes.
Oh, you're just talking about twerking, not even talking about like the lifestyle, like
not even all
maybe
that.
The access to change your mother's life. Okay,
the throwing of the throwing of ass.
Yeah,
because it's like, you know,
they say it's a spiritual. Women can access, you know, the spiritual realm through that.
I definitely think it's a divine practice. Like there'd be certain functions, right? And you know, we be outside, we be hosting things, we be certain I was almost at parties, but you know, just shows and shit. Nah, man, we living that life and shit, you know what I mean? But there don't be a lot of ass throwery, and I wonder, like, it's easy to pinpoint that on just like blame the artist, blame the music, blame the host, even though that's never an issue, or just like blame something else other than the girls might be insecure about their ability. Like, even I've seen girls with the right tools, the right assets to be able to throw ass, and I've seen them try, and it didn't work. And it dawned on me, I was like, damn, that's probably why, like, you know, it'd be so much shyness in some of these clubs and some of these functions, because
It's kind of dark in here.
it's kind of it's dark, but nothing illuminates a room like a shaking ass.
Yeah, and well, that's
Nothing.
it. Really, it depends though, right? Because it's a lot of good ass being thrown right now, like right in
Wednesday night.
in certain populated areas like Greensboro. I know there's ass getting shaken right now.
Yeah.
Like I know it is.
Yeah.
All college town, most HBU, college cities, ass getting shaken right now.
All of
and
Miami.
It's disrespectful too.
Yeah.
It's not even like,
It's like they don't have fathers. It's like,
well, they don't have fathers, but it's like they don't have like the self. Like
it's like they
don't self-identify as a bitch that don't have a father. So they don't even have the insecurity of that. They just fuck. They're just like this.
Mouse is stupid.
They're just like this.
That's what they all want, though, Justin. They all want to feel like they're outside and they're having fun. And something about twerking makes you just have so much more fun. And I agree with you. Like, of course, nigga, this is planet Earth. It's plenty of ass being shaken all over this motherfucker. But for the asses that are still, for the asses that are lethargic, I think
Monotonous ass.
yeah, no motion, just stagnant. For the stagnant asses out there, I feel for them. Forgot what my major point was, but I feel for them, and I feel like I know where it comes from. I don't think it's necessarily like just shyness or not willing, not wanting. It comes from ability. Some girls look goofy when they shake ass, even if they have it.
Well,
And then I've also seen girls with little to no ass, but they were still able to it was serviceable for some reason.
Well,
I don't know.
Some girls think shaking ass comes from the ass. Comes from the hips. These bitches don't be doing.
Teach these bitches, man.
These bitches don't. They've never done. They've never done physical activities, man.
Well, how do you hold your core tight? What you do?
I mean, that's a level 1 on terms of like what you
What
could
do
have
you
did,
do?
but you
What do
could
you
try
do?
better. I'm glad
What do
you
you
shoot.
do?
But
What do
I'm
you
just
do?
saying.
Because
I
I
know.
feel bad for you. I don't really want to go in on you.
First of all,
I don't really want to go in on you, but I was just
couldn't.
gonna leave the rope.
You couldn't.
I was gonna
nigga.
leave the rope for the chat to hang.
No way. But I'm just saying, maybe I know the female anatomy a little bit better than you. I know the structure of the
Maybe yours.
maybe I just
Maybe
do,
your
but
personal anatomy is
I mean,
just a little
I'm just
closer
saying.
to the feminine side.
I mean, I'm just saying.
You built like a broad. you built like a broad.
I mean, my shoulders are more broad than you. If anything, you're the broad in this room.
Take your shirt off right now.
Fuck out of here.
Take your shirt off right now. So you can look stupid, nigga.
That's something Tyler Perry said, and that's a great transition.
Nah,
That's a great transition.
Tyler Perry is
you
is
heard
under
about it,
fire. I think $260 million lawsuit from a white dude or maybe a white passing magazine. We're not sure yet. We're about to find out his ethnicity, but he was an actor in something that was huge. I don't want to say Ozark. He was in something though.
Which one? Complex, NBC.
Whoever does the worst journalism.
I kind of like NBC.
Tyler Perry is under fire for sexual harassment allegations in the $260 million lawsuit. That's his lawyers talking shit. But, essentially, and some of the texts were leaked. Well, not leaked, were presented. And I was looking through them. I was sorting. And I don't really like Tyler Perry. So I'm not going to say I was waiting for him to like the gotcha moment, like this nigga's a fucking a giant creep. But I was looking through it, looking for damning evidence. Nothing really crazy was in them. Nothing really crazy. Like, it was weird, like, gay flirting, but everybody flirts. I mean, there's nothing illegal about flirting. It didn't seem like it was out of pocket. Like he was just sending pictures of his nuts while wearing the Medea glasses.
Well, it depends though. I saw that they were, I guess he went over his house to do some work or whatever, got a little drunk, stayed in his guest bed, Tyler's Berry guest bed. Tyler came in the bed and started groping on his thigh. But here it says the suit accuses Perry of groping Dixon twice in 2020. Dixon is the last name of, the victim, alleged victim, including during a cash trip to the Bahamas in 2021 at Perry's house. Perry pulled down Dixon's underwear and began to vigorously grab, grope, and play with Dixon's buttocks in a sexual manner. Well, I wonder what's the polite or square manner. The suit says, adding, Dixon was naked, stunned, and seized by tremendous fear. Woo! After the alleged assault,
You're gay for reading this, by the way.
After the alleged assault, the suit says one of Perry's lawyers told Dixon that Christmas came early because he had done a good job on the Oval.
That's what I was trying to say. The Oval. I think I said Ozark.
Where?
Yeah.
He was given a raise for the following season, according to the suit, and Perry wanted to buy the rights to shoot a pilot for a script Dixon had written called Losing It. The suit says Dixon struggled with the decision about whether he should go public with the allegation of sexual assault or accept Perry's money. He ultimately bowed to the pressure, the suit says, and sought to advance his career. While Perry purchased the rights to the script and filmed it, the suit says he had no intention of ever producing Losing It. Perry never made any effort to sell the show or shop it. Perry was only using the show as quid pro quo to Dixon, holding his production over Dixon's head like the sword of Damocles. I don't read ancient literature. Somebody tell me. You know?
Maybe
Damocles.
Damocles?
Damocles.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It might be Roman.
I took Latin, but I don't know what that is. The show was not developed according to the suit, and Perry later offered Dixon a position as a writer on one of his shows. That's some good money right there. Dixon turned down and filed a complaint with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. It says the status of that complaint was not immediately clear.
So I didn't read. Well, I didn't in the information that I was seeing. I didn't see anything about the vigorous ass grabbing. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Especially when like y'all on a cash trip. And there's something.
Well, wait, hold on. In a statement, a lawyer for Perry accused the plaintiff, Derek Dixon, of trying to get close to Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam. But Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail.
Nigga, did you just read his lawyer's defense?
According to the lawsuit,
that's what he's supposed to say.
According to the lawsuit, Perry offered Dixon, who at the time worked for an events company, so he wasn't shit, his first acting role in 2019. A few months later, he invited Dixon to his home in Georgia and served him several drinks before he told him he could stay in his guest room, according to the suit. Perry suddenly appeared in Dixon's bed and began groping him, according to the suit. Perry suddenly appeared. Why does that sound so like...
I believe it.
Like floating, ominous, like that character from Dune? Dune? You know that evil villain, that fat dude, he just floats?
Yeah.
Why does it sound like he just,
I feel like Tyler Perry's tippy toes are probably elite. Because he's used to having them shits all crunched up in the Medea shoes.
Them titties.
And niggas be on set for like, what, 12 hours a day? Them Hollywood productions be a little gruesome. So I can see Tyler Perry's big ass sneaking into a room unannounced. But
I can see Tyler. I might click that up on purpose.
That would be
I
rude.
see Tyler Perry's big ass.
But you mad because you was gay earlier and then you knew how to twerk? Regardless, though. This is dangerous because I feel like a lot of people are just going to look at this and immediately hop on, yo, they trying to take down all our black billionaires, all our successful black men.
Yeah.
Nigga, they were trying to take down, not even that, but it's just, I just don't want this to add on to that because I feel like them shits be two different issues. Like what's going on with Tyler Perry?
Correlation and causation, whatever.
Sounds smart. Fuck it, I agree. What's going on with Tyler Perry has nothing to do with tearing down like a successful black dude. Because first of all, they got all them white niggas out of there first, especially with these kind of cases. Not all of them, but
it depends.
not all of them, but
because a lot of them stayed low and they still get to work, and that's the difference between, I guess, what happens to people, us and like the white stars, like, some bitch can lie on Johnny Depp and say that he abused her and all this other shit, and she could still get acting roles, but Smoulier can't get jumped for being gay.
yeah, we can't lie. Well, I mean,
it's one of those things where, we don't get the same access to be free, to be actors.
I don't know. I feel like I should say something about you correlating those two incidents. Smoulier lied about getting jumped by two Haitians outside of Subway. It wasn't even for nothing. Like it wasn't even for like advancing his career. Like it was just, I guess, purely getting attention. Maybe in his head was going to advance his career, but it wasn't even like he was setting up somebody else successful.
Well,
most of the time in the situation, they trying to line up a made man who can make things happen for him.
Well, not all the time. The thing is with actors, they're all, you have to have a cause. If you have no cause, you're nothing. There's no character you can play without a cause. You have to be like a virtue signaling kind of chameleon type of creature, reptilian. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the context of both situations. They were both trying to play chameleon for a cause that was either righteous to themselves or righteous to, a bigger organization. And for the bigger organizations, the gay organization, wherever that big building is at. the
San Diego.
The big G.
That's their headquarters. But back to Tyler Perry. First of all, do you believe it?
Yes.
Like,
but I don't believe it in.
We don't have like a lot of evidence and facts, but just in terms of like, that gut, like, how sometimes your soul, your digestive tract, it can speak to you like, oh man, that's just cap. Or, man, they telling the truth. Like my gut feeling is like, I can see Tyler Perry potentially being a creep. It makes it easier because the Boondocks already did this.
Yeah.
You remember that episode where Granddad was trying to like get into acting and bust into Hollywood, and their Tyler Perry nigga, he likes hands-on auditions.
Yeah.
He even I remember in the episode at the end, he even broke character. Like he stopped doing the Medea shit. He was like, "Man, I'm just trying to get some ass."
Yeah.
Granddad was like, "Nigga, no."
Yeah. It's like, yo, you tripping, yo? You gotta chill, dog.
Relax, beat nigga. Drink some water.
Yeah, nah. I definitely think he could do it. I think he did it, but I think it was all contextual. Like, I don't think Tyler Perry's dumb enough to do it without seeing something in him. You get what I mean? I don't want to say I think Tyler Perry knows what he's doing when it comes to this, but I think he knows what he's doing. I think the white dude was giving him choosing signals. He was probably giving him gay just gay feelings.
Some gay feng shui.
Gay feng shui. Just giving him gay energy back, probably looking at him too long. Everybody probably knows in the industry you can't look at Tyler Perry for longer than 5 seconds in the eye. You
gonna wear a dress your next movie.
Nigga, your career is gonna be in a noose held by Tyler Perry.
Your career's gonna be in a blouse.
Medusa, you turn to stone.
Your career's gonna be in a blouse tied around Tyler Perry's fake breast.
And so I think that's what happened. Now, maybe Tyler Perry he moved too fast, possibly.
I hear,
but
I hear.
At the same time, I think they were both playing the game. They were both playing the game of like, hey man, what's up? Like you trying to do this, we trying to do this, and it didn't go his way. Maybe because of, I don't know, his talent wasn't as good as his ass. So maybe Tyler Perry was like, you good, but not in the areas like the world needs you to be. Like, you good to me. So just
good to us.
Just keep working. Let's keep working, and let's build until you get to where we need to be your talent so it can reach your ass.
I hear you, but
all that to say, I think there's a case for Tyler Perry doing this, but I don't think it's in the way of give me your ass all the way.
Yeah.
I think he was choosing.
I think I hear you. That is victim blaming. So bad you. But there's some truth to what you're saying, because I think that like Tyler Perry has probably done this before and is probably gone successfully. Yes. And so
we got to protect ourselves. Probably.
Like, we're humans. We're creatures of habit. If it works one time, that becomes your strategy.
Tyler Perry deserves ass. And it's like, you can say what you want. Like, he deserves some ass.
He don't deserve
Tyler Perry deserves ass.
He don't deserve to not ask.
Of course.
Nobody deserves. That's what I'm so.
Nobody deserves
but
that.
That's what this centers around.
But
this guy didn't want his pants yanked down to his ankles. This guy didn't want his ass cheeks palmed by Tyler fucking Perry.
Now I
do think, like, to what you were saying about the energy seemingly being reciprocated, I think it's possible, but I don't think it was in a way that was flirtatious on Dixon's part. I think it might have been Hollywood, the way Hollywood is already, the way they politic, the way they be at the party showing love. This isn't the most like politically correct way of saying it. I just can't think of another way of saying it. It is a gay environment to a certain extent, to where it's like, I love it. Like,
well, hold on.
French kisses.
I get what you're saying.
Like double, or maybe Italian, but kiss on the cheek, boom, 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 kiss them. I think it's like that kind of environment. And shit, I'm pontificating, but in those playful environments, people get hurt. No, I mean, there's no rules because niggas is playing. So I think like it might have been big signals being crossed. Also, the nigga has dreams, and that's what was being taken advantage of. Like the fact that, like, you know, I'm an actor. I think I have a talent for this shit. I also got this little thing I've been working on, been writing some shit. Yo, Tyler Perry, let me know if it's good. Oh, it's good. Like, there's a movie. It's not a Jordan Peele. He didn't direct it, but he produced it. And on all the marketing, like, they making it seem like it's his movie. But the Marlon Wayans sports movie, Him, where, like, it's looking like the premise is it's a young protege, and, like, he's with his idol.
Yeah.
He's with his idol, and he's teaching them the game, and it's like, yo, this is like a dream come true. Like, I'm fucking learning football from Marlon Wayans. Learning football from Marlon Wayans. But apparently Marlon Wayans is a fucking maniac in the game.
He slowly finds out you got to kill yourself to be what you want to be.
Whatever like it looks like it's gonna be a good movie. It's gonna be some twisted shit.
Yeah.
But Marlon Wayans preyed on that protege's, like, you know, just eagerness and ambition. And that's what it's looking like having. Like, this kind of seems like textbook, like, Hollywood casting couch. I'll make it. Oh shit, potty mouth calling. I'll make your dreams come true. Should I answer it?
Yeah, let's answer.
Yo, potty, what's good, nigga? We live on stream right now.
I know I'm watching, nigga. Why the fuck I don't got a thumbnail on your stream?
Yo, chill.
Oh,
We're gonna get it right, man. We gonna get it right.
We gonna get it right, potty.
Damn, Dom.
We doing what you said, man.
I know, I saw it. That's why I called, nigga. I seen it, I retweeted it, I hopped in the chat. Y'all niggas ain't read the chat.
Nah, we ain't read the chat. Get in the chat.
I had to call y'all to be like, put a fucking thumbnail on that shit, nigga. What the fuck?
Oh my god, we gonna get a thumbnail on this shit.
We gonna get a thumbnail.
We gonna get a thumbnail on this shit. We gonna get the white man on it.
Lock the fuck in, nigga. The fuck?
Hey, we locking in, man. Shit about to get real grimy, my nigga.
Hey, we definitely gonna have to call you later because we gonna need to write down all the game you got and shit.
Yeah, we need a little YouTube advice.
All right, go ahead.
All right, Pep, appreciate you, though.
No problem.
Oh, shit, I should have told him. Nigga,
By
real
the way,
quick.
that's potty mouth.
Real quick. That crash out that he did based off that Drake comment, when somebody got in, like, just dismantled his whole opinion because his favorite rapper is Drake.
Yeah.
The crash out he posted for that shit was something like, that was like the hardest I've laughed on YouTube in a minute.
Yes.
That shit, like I had to, I meant to call you after that shit. I meant to genuinely thank you for that. I was like, yo, I was dying fucking laughing.
Yeah, nah. Because it usually, like, I don't think I've seen like a real person like that online in a long time.
Like the realest
Like,
nigga possible.
The
bro.
real energy of like, yo, like, like I feel like Dom could have bit a dog, like right there. If he could have grabbed an animal and bit his head off.
Yeah.
But shout out to Dom and for Potty Mouth, good guys. But yeah, we're gonna get a thumbnail and shit. Sorry, it's not.
We'll
pretty.
get the thumbnail on that shit. But
Basically, though,
Tyler
Perry. The thing is with that, right? I think, like I said, I think Tyler Perry knows what he's doing, right? Like, I don't think he would ever get caught up with some like schmuck like this. I don't think. I think this is almost a play. This might be a play. This might be a play.
it might be.
This might be a play.
I can see it. But
This might be a play because what happens if he produces that whack ass TV show, Losing It, or I know I missed because I think he did produce it.
He gets fucked. Yes.
Hold on, let me see.
Perry continued to do well, but this article was saying that
Yeah,
they put in the lawsuit that like he allegedly was never planning on shopping this shit, taking it serious.
he was never planning on it.
purchasing it. He was just placating with it, dog. It was good bait.
Can I ask you something?
It was good bait to keep his fish on the ship.
You love comedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's say, right?
Dave Chappelle molested me.
No, let's say Paul Mooney was still alive, and he was like,
Nigga, Paul Mooney.
"Hey, come over here and let me see your material. Let me see what you got."
I'd be like, no, Paul Mooney, I've heard about you.
No, but I'm saying you.
I know what you was doing with Richard Pryor, nigga.
So you wouldn't, but you would go. You would say that, but you would go.
If
How would you play it?
And Patrice O'Neal called me. He was like, yo, man, I heard your last set. I think you kind of funny. Let's come look at some jokes down in my basement. I would go. But I wouldn't like drink nothing.
But the reason why
I would
Patrice,
I wouldn't take no fuzzy beverages, no fizzy.
well, Patrice, if that would be an honor, because Patrice wouldn't, he would be like, "Hey, yo, your shit funny. Come fuck my bitch with me." But the thing is with Paul Mooney and Tyler Perry, they're the same thing in terms of like, they both like dudes.
Yeah.
They both like dude butt. And I don't know, man. I think Tyler Perry deserves some ass. I don't think he deserves to get sued just because, some nigga tried to get what he wanted. But it just didn't go through. Like the game is the game. When the nigga first, if a dude
sound crazy.
if a dude touches your ass,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
wow, shout out.
Well, don't just leave
Wait,
that
hold
out
on,
there.
hold on,
like,
hold on.
Do I beat his ass in the end of the story? Come on, just.
Nah, you agreed.
But you can't just
hold
leave
on.
no loose ends like that.
Shout
Dog. It's
out
a cliffhanger.
to Terry Crews. He got so much flack and so much disrespect, but
For doing the same
he's
thing.
really like, he did the perfect thing. His nuts got touched, and he told everybody the first time.
No, he didn't. He held on to that.
But
That wasn't when it
But-
first dropped. It didn't just happen.
first of all, it
That was
happened
a
close
past,
enough.
That was a story. That was a past story that he
No.
finally felt comfortable coming forward about.
But it happened close enough. But I'm just saying that.
Stop making shit up to prove your point. Just Google it, nigga. AI is here. Would you even how are you gonna research this? What was the timeline in Ted Cruz getting fondled into him coming out about it? When did Ted
Then
Cruz get
In
assaulted?
2016, while at a party with my wife, I was sexually assaulted by a successful Hollywood agent.
Uh-huh.
The assault lasted only minutes, but what he was effectively telling me while he held my genitals in his hand was that he held the power, that he was in control.
Now go to the
This is how
website.
toxic.
What is there a date for this article? 2018.
Is this the first article?
That's a
Wait, 2017. So we don't know. So let's just say. Let's just say. Let's just say under 12 months. Let's just say.
All right.
That's
How long was this?
Hold on.
How long was this?
You don't get to do that.
How long was this?
Hold on. They don't even get to see it. All right, now y'all get to see it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
look at the research. But also Google this, dog.
Come
when
on,
did
dog.
Dixon get assaulted? Google it. Look it up. Be fair. Come on, man. This gotta. I don't know lawyer laws, but I feel like you're breaking one of them. I feel like you're not having an honest
The suit
debate.
accuses Perry of groping Dixon twice in 2020.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
That's not
2025.
That's not that long
What are
ago.
you talking about?
He had to see if his
Can
show
I
was
prove
getting,
my point?
He had to see
Can
if
I-
the show
look,
was going to get picked up.
Like I was saying,
you would have did the same.
like I was saying,
You would have waited longer.
like I was saying, Terry Crews, shout out to Terry Crews for doing what every man should do, and that is tell early. You tell early, you tell immediately, because that's really what proves like where you stand. Because the fact that he waited until now, nigga, it's 4 years.
First of all,
Women get this amount of time, not dudes. Dudes, you got to tell immediately.
and that's why
You have to tell immediately if you're a man. You don't get the.
This is why dudes don't tell, because of niggas like you.
You
don't make it easy, dog.
As a
First
man.
of all, you're dealing with what the fuck happened to you. You've been molested before, so you should fucking know. But luckily for you, it was a woman. Imagine if it was a dude. Imagine if that pastor you had back in the day had other plans that God wasn't supposed to look at.
What about it? Where do you want me to go with that bit, nigga?
Imagine it, right?
I can't take that nowhere.
And then I came up to you. I was like, "Word, when you gonna tell everybody at school?"
I guess I would know the word of God.
Oh, when you gonna tell everybody at school, dog? You don't know how long it takes motherfuckers to process trauma. He probably didn't tell like his homies. Nigga, it's certain shit that like you could do with your girl. That's, it's like soft. You know what I mean? It's soft, and it's not something that you immediately telling the homies. But maybe after some time goes by, when like you accept the beast that you are, what happened, you can tell the truth about that shit. That's with love. Imagine getting assaulted, nigga, sexually. You don't know.
What did you just do right now?
A year,
nigga.
First
of all,
hold on. A year isn't that immediate. It is kind of quick, because it's like, damn, 12 months you already, like, were you at least in therapy 3 days a week leading up to that 12 months? But
look, all I was saying, look, real quick. Tyler Perry, as much as I don't like his movies, we need to protect Tyler Perry. I don't think Tyler Perry. We've been known. He was a little, We've been known he was like this, and everything's been okay. Why now? This white dude come out of nowhere.
Bro, you crazy.
Come on, dog.
First of all,
I'm fucking around, but I'm kind of being serious. I'm kind of being serious.
They're taking you seriously.
I'm kind of being serious because you got to think about.
Hold on.
And look,
the ship is only but so big. The Black Hall of Fame can only hold it can hold like millions of niggas if it needs to hold millions of niggas. But we don't have to let in niggas who've done creepy shit just because. Like, does that mean that Karl Malone is a Hall of Famer? Do we gotta protect everybody that's black regardless of the fucked up shit that they probably have done?
It's a nigga that can replace Karl Malone.
Also, Karl Malone cool, but Tyler Perry can slide because it's a white dude. Now, if he was fucking,
not solely because it's a white dude.
If he was fucking with like the dark skinned bald niggas in all his movies, if he was grabbing a ass, it'd be a completely different story. It's because this nigga's a foreign white from lands unknown.
Derek Dixon is a foreign white.
I don't know. Look foreign to me. That nigga could be Albanian.
This nigga from Wyoming. Look,
if he was from Wyoming, this whole shit wouldn't have happened.
It's not what I am saying.
You can say that.
What I am saying. What white person knows will wait 4 years to admit a crime, that he's seen a crime, that a crime has been committed?
It happens all the time.
To him.
It happens all the time. Well, you gotta understand that like most dudes who have something like this happen to them don't say anything at all. I'm pretty sure we can Google this. Like,
That's a fact.
It's a fact. Like, it's probably in the high 90s, dog. Like, Google what percentage of male SA victims come forward about what happened to them, and put it exactly like that, please, because this is a huge percentage. So the fact that what percentage of men you fucked it up. What percentage of men who are SA victims come forward about the transgressions? 4 word, nigga. And you put S-aid. You lucky this is AI. They can pick up on lingo.
I mean, they see it. I don't want,
It is difficult to determine, the exact percentage of men who have experienced SA and come forward. Meaning they, can you zoom in a little bit? Nah, you good. Meaning they disclose their experiences to someone such as a friend, family member, therapist, or report it to law enforcement. However, research suggests that the percentage of men who come forward is lower than the percentage of women. Underreporting it is estimated a large proportion of male survivors do not disclose or report actual violence. Many male survivors wait years to seek help. Whoa. Many male survivors wait years to seek help or to disclose an assault, and some never do. Come on, man. So the fact that you keep going, who's the white dude? Nigga, who's the black dude other than Terry Crews? This shit don't happen. Most people are hush puppied about this shit. Which goes even more so to the potential that this isn't Tyler Perry's first time doing it. This is just the first time somebody had the balls really. Well, I don't want to say balls because I don't want to feel, I don't want to put any shame on what these people go through. Because, like, nigga, that's some crazy shit. Like, I don't know. Tyler Perry, dog. Tyler Perry touched you. Like, how long is it taking you to tell me?
You want to know? It touched me how? Like how he touched Dixon?
Like how he touched Dixon, dog.
First of all, if I was Dixon,
he got a full palm full.
If I was Dixon, I'm going over his crib to work, not drink multiple margaritas and lemon drops.
Stop
Tyler
changing
Perry,
the hypothetical.
Dixon,
it already happened.
Dixon knew what was happening when Tyler Perry pulled up on him with a lemon drop. He was like, "What the fuck? They gave me a lemon. I mean, I'll take it, but lemon drop."
Well, he had chloroform around the rim.
Fuck?
How long is it taking you to tell me, dog? We're best friends. We've been doing this friendship forever. How long?
You'll know whenever the news know.
So you just you gonna go to AB? You'll go to TMZ with that shit,
Nigga, I will be on TMZ with that shit.
and I'm gonna see it live. Like, shit, that's why he been.
Oh shit.
That's why he been sitting down on them donuts,
Oh nah, nigga.
them little ass pillows.
You gonna
Damn.
be like, oh shit. I thought they were just talking about a Medea's nephew
Teen.
won new movie.
But how long?
no,
how long is it taking you to go to the news?
I don't immediately I don't know how to answer that question. Like I don't envision myself being in that situation.
Come on, dog. Stop. Like, you're being intellectually dishonest. Of course, we know you'll never be molested again. But just for argument's sake, because we're making claims about motherfuckers right now. We're saying shit. And I'm asking you, how long would you actually wait? Like, say Tyler Perry get you on Tuesday. He get you on Taco Tuesday. And we podcast on Sundays. We also stream on Thursdays, and we work at the same job. So you see me every day. When does the conversation happen?
I guess immediately.
Yeah.
Probably right after right after I feel his middle finger like just kind of graze up my crevice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be I'm dropping my drink. It's gonna be just like, you know what I mean? Ice and glass everywhere. Nigga, my salted straw is just rolling. It's like, what the fuck?
Your socks are wet now.
I'm grabbing my script, I'm leaving, and I'm calling you, be like, yo, you won't believe what just happened, my nigga. Like, this nigga's crazy. Dogs.
Yo, Tyler Perry's really gay.
nigga, it happened.
The big one? Oh, no.
Nigga.
Oh, shit. I just start rolling up. Extra front toe,
I'm about
nigga.
to say,
Extra
nigga.
grabbing that shit. I'm like, yo, nigga.
Hey, nah, man.
You gonna eat it.
Nah, I honestly, I would never. You have to know there's protocols. There's protocols. Like we said, with people like Tyler Perry, they're known. They're known in your families. They're known in work.
Yeah.
They're definitely known in, the industry of entertainment.
Yeah.
You got to know the protocols. Don't look him in the eye for longer than 5 seconds. Don't do it. That's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like career, ass, mental. One of those three are getting taken. You can choose. You can choose.
Take my brain.
Don't
You can have it.
Don't talk to them unless
Pause.
you know your talent. Wait.
Pause. I said pause.
What?
But it's
What
all
did you
the
say?
same. It's to save
God
my ass.
damn
Nigga, it's to save my ass.
What? It's getting taken?
Metaphorically.
What are you talking about?
In the hypothetical scenario where you said it's your career, your brain, and your ass, I was like, yo, take my brain. Nigga, take it. You can have it. I want my career and I want my ass.
Oh, no, man. Nah, for real, though. Yeah,
Well,
but...
boom.
Well, and you see, you know the protocols. And so...
Yeah.
you know.
No sleepovers.
But,
absolutely not, nigga. Guest room?
Nah, man.
Nigga, sleeping in a nigga guest room. That's not like your family. Like,
Well, first of all, that's not strange.
well,
It's not a strange thing to sleep in a guest room.
so that's not where you went wrong. It
Because you
wasn't
got to
the
think about the lifestyle of niggas in this, like, yo, like I'm fucking fucked up. They really get, like, yo, let me see. That's not strange. But what is strange,
shit.
what is strange is the context of you having multiple drinks and it's supposed to be about business. You know what I'm saying?
Well, don't do that. That's also true. That niggas do cocaine and sip on some shit, and it'll be more professional business meetings than we've ever even been around in our lives.
And,
and it's full of vices. It happens.
Look, I'm not
Sometimes it be naked bitches. I wonder if we can Google this.
speaking of vices.
How many naked
Talk about
bitches are
this.
there per every contract that's signed in Hollywood? Because I promise you,
can't Google that.
promise you, it's happening. It's prevalent, nigga.
Look, Tyler Perry,
Cocaine on the titties.
Tyler Perry, God bless you. Dixon, God bless you. I don't know what happened, but I do believe
Well, you got a
it
hunch,
could
nigga.
be a ploy for, just a little money takeover. But
Tyler Perry, you going down, nigga. It's over. I believe it. I looked in the nigga. I saw his eyes in the picture at the BET Awards. I was like, nah, man. Pull it up. Just Google Tyler Perry BET Awards. I saw his eyes, man. It was full of guilt. They was yellow.
well, it's
like
easy.
Michael Jordan's.
It's easy to say that now when you see him and
Click any of them.
this is a good one. Y'all see this, people?
Y'all see this? This is not what innocence looks like.
Yeah, they see it.
Not at all. I don't trust niggas with Beijing beards, dog. You lie about that, you would literally lie about anything.
Nah, he's
It's over.
yeah, okay, yeah, now they see it. This it's not Beijing. He got money, man. He got
Yeah, he probably got street pavement, just drippings. But
nigga hired a male virgin to use his pubic hair for his fucking beard and shit. But speaking of vices, have you seen this?
is this Elon Musk drug test?
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, there was every news platform in like ever. I think even the American like Twitter account was like, Elon is on ketamine, everybody. Like everybody was just saying that. He's on ecstasy, Molly, cocaine. He's on everything.
Opioids.
So he dropped this.
Cognamphetamines.
The WSG and New York Times fake journalists lied through their teeth about me. Now
You said WSG.
sorry. WSJ. Sorry.
Wall Street Journal, nigga.
Hey, well, they actually changed the name. Now let's see their drug test results. They will fail. And, you know, I like how he was like, all right, let's see everybody else's shit. Like, let's see what y'all on in that office. But amphetamines, barbiturates, benzodiazepines,
that's some shit. I got a homie that's on some of those.
yeah.
Cocaine, fentanyl, ketamine, marijuana. Zoom in on that. That's a tough one.
Want to try it?
Yeah, let's see. That's
I think it's as far as it goes.
God, that's it. Mepridine, opioids,
Yeah.
oxycodones.
Yeah.
What?
PCP.
PC. Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Whatever that next one is.
Yeah.
Whatever that next one is. And they pretty much get it. You know, crazy drugs and shit.
Yeah, crazy drugs. And
A lot of them are they're hard to read. It's like the back of a bottle with ingredients.
And look, it says negative. Now, he's obviously done all these drugs before. I think we can all agree on that.
Allegedly, but probably, yes. I feel that. I second that shit.
He's had to I know he's done it.
How hard
Sue me, nigga.
How hard is it for Elon Musk to fake a drug test? Because shit, nigga, I'm undefeated when it comes to fake piss.
Yeah.
I'm literally undefeated. I have none of the resources this nigga do.
Well,
None of them.
blood screen. This would be a
Where's it say that?
uh
Are you sure this is a blood screen? I'll take your word for it because that shit sounds fancy. But like you gotta I don't know.
i3 screen.
Blood
Hold
screen.
on.
Yeah, Google if it's blood screen. But if it is urine, nigga, I work magic with no money, with no connections. I didn't spend $1 billion on advertising to put a president in office, dog. That nigga was fucking with our budget. You don't think he could fuck with his drug screening?
Fuck.
Is this the website?
The fuck is this?
Let's just go with this piss. He's faking that very easily. Like, he probably got it set up to where he mailed in his specimen. He didn't even have to go into an office, go into a bathroom, get piss out of a bottle, pour it in very slowly, or really kind of fast to make it sound like it's a real stream, and then put it in the cup, hope and pray that it's 98 degrees because it's got to be the temperature of your fucking body. If it's cold, they're going to think that you fucking either cheating or you're sick. And it's just going to open you up to a whole host of other shit that's not even necessary. Things that Elon Musk would never have to deal with. I don't believe this drug test, man.
Elon Musk drug test.
I don't believe this drug test.
You don't believe it?
And there's no way it's true, dog.
It's showing negative for ketamine. I don't know what the Hill is, so if you're watching this, if the Hill is a liberal platform, let us know. But we're reading it. Let's see. And that was the big thing, right? It was all to show that he wasn't taking ketamine. It's like, fuck the other shit. Everybody was talking about this ketamine. Like, what is up with this? What's up with this ket? Everybody's on ket now.
Can you, are we allowed to watch people do it?
Oh,
If we put like educational purposes?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Maybe if we put a mother breastfeeding behind it, it might confuse the system.
Yeah. We'll turn the system on with titties.
It's lying their
To
ass
be
off.
clear, I am not taking drugs. The New York Times was lying their ass off. Musk wrote in a post on X after the report was published. I tried prescription ketamine. Whoa. I didn't know that was available. Prescription ketamine a few years ago was said on X and said so on X. So this not even news. He said this not even news. I've been on this shit. But it helps for, oh damn.
My bad.
I'm about to say, what's it helpful? It helps for getting out of dark mental holes. But haven't taken it since then. Bullshit.
What?
He's lying.
Like I said, he's taken all these drugs before, man. This is a fucking billionaire.
If you did ketamine,
fuck
you would
ketamine?
lie. You would say you've only done it prescriptionally. Years
Shit.
ago. Every sane, especially if you're Elon Musk, you have his reputation in the world.
They have
To
nasal
where
spray.
you're known for your intelligence. Like that comes, you got to have a certain amount of class. You have a certain amount of just responsibility about yourself. You got to be composed. You can't be doing ketamine.
You want to watch PBS?
Yep. Look it up. It looks like they shoot this shit, right?
That actor Matthew Perry died from the acute effects of ketamine is drawing new attention to the drug. It's a powerful anesthetic intended for use during surgery, but it's also become a popular treatment for some mental health problems. And because of its psychedelic effects, it's also used recreationally. Perry's autopsy report says the 54-year-old actor was on ketamine therapy, but that the level in his system was too high to have come from his last known therapy session. According to a healthcare analytics firm, since 2017, ketamine prescriptions have shot up 500%. For-profit clinics and telehealth services prescribe it for chronic pain, depression, anxiety, and other conditions, none of which are approved by the Food and Drug Administration. Medical professionals warn there's limited research into the effects of long-term ketamine use. Dr.
Whoa,
Caleb
whoa.
Alexander is a professor.
Whoa. Nobody
Which
cared. Look, he was getting into bullshit. He was like, nobody knows about the long-term effects. Nobody needs to know about the long-term effects, nigga.
You hate information.
But
This is why you this way. But
in all seriousness,
this is. But
I have heard of this. I've heard. Let me look this up. I do believe ketamine is also used to get off other hard drugs.
yeah, because
Ketamine.
it's a less harder drug than those drugs. But what they were saying, and even what Elon Musk was saying about how they got first prescribed the drug. And a lot of times, these famous people, these high ticket price clients, they get a lot of one-on-one doctor treatment. They get prescribed drugs. They get addicted to these drugs, and then they have the resources to try to keep getting them even past when they actually need them. That's what happened to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson got prescribed whatever drugs was making him go to sleep, but then he got addicted to them shits, and it turned out that what's his name, Ben Carson.
Believe so.
I think, was it Ben Carson? Google that shit. He might be a completely other dude that did something stupid. Who killed Michael Jackson, allegedly? Ben
Yeah.
Carson. This nigga Ben Carson loved Billie Jean growing up. So he gave Michael Jackson everything he needed to go to sleep, even if it killed him. And this is how it happens, dog.
Mike can't go to sleep.
I
Mike want to go to sleep. Mike can't go to sleep.
mean, but does Mike have to be addicted to drugs? Mike got to be addicted. Mike can't,
Ben, come on.
retire,
Ben, come on.
go away on a private island.
Ben, I'm hurting. Come on, please. Ben, I'm hurting. Damn, Mike. Fuck. God damn it. Like, come on, dog. Like, all right, like, you the duck. Groove, I'm hurting. I can't. I tried to moonwalk the other day. It didn't work. I just fell. I'm hurting. There's no more kids to catch my fall. I'm hurting.
But Michael, my license.
Help. Your license.
This is a HIPAA violation, Michael.
Your license, nigga. Tony. I have Sony. I bought the Beatles. You've heard the story.
Yeah, I've heard the story, Mike.
It's an amazing story. It's true. I bought it. I called the nigga. He was perplexed. He couldn't believe it. He help me.
Mike, I'm telling you, man, this it's not good. It's not good for the long term. You might just have to thug it out, my nigga.
Billie Jean.
Stop, Mike.
Just the girl.
You know what that do to me.
That was the one.
Kid is not my son. Here, Mike.
That's what I'm saying.
Take him.
Yeah.
Take him, Mike.
That's what I'm saying.
Just don't
nigga.
tell TMZ.
That's what I'm saying. That's all it takes. Come on. I'm hurting. Michael Jackson is telling you he's hurting.
Yeah.
You got to do whatever it takes to change it.
Yeah, you better save that angel.
Nigga, you better fucking.
Oh, you get into heaven instantly. You say Michael Jackson, like, We're impressed. But all that to say,
Yes.
Elon Musk on that shit.
Yes.
Elon Musk on that nasty.
He's on that
shit.
powder.
Allegedly.
Well, alleged.
Yeah.
And was, still is. It look man,
Maybe never
I
stopped.
I think it's more power to him that he admitted it. That like like the fact I love when you can say like I already said this. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Because it kind of just it kind of like I beat you to the moment.
but he didn't. He didn't. He beat us to the moment, nigga.
He kind of did. He
He proved the point.
He
The
did
nigga
that.
does ketamine, dog.
Can you do ketamine? All right. If you're being prescribed something, do you do it?
Like
or is
imagine you went up to a nigga and was like, "Yo, you smoking crack?" Like, nah, I stopped smoking crack in 2016. Get the fuck out.
you
of here.
can't. You don't do things you're prescribed. You do things you buy. You get what I'm saying? Like it's
pay-
impossible. Like you
Well, I mean, prescriptions aren't free. What are you talking about?
with his insurance.
He's paying for his insurance.
Everybody has to pay for insurance.
Exactly. So nothing's free.
Well-
Pharmaceutically, nigga, you prove my point. There's no free pills.
Well, yeah.
They don't happen.
He
like
probably
that.
knows
unless
the
you
company.
run up in the CVS.
He probably knows the company.
Nah, you don't. Nah.
He probably prints. Yo, we don't know, man.
So does he do ketamine or not, nigga? He got all this access. Nigga, you can just go down to the clinic and get him a bottle if he so chooses.
Would you try Tusi?
I wouldn't try white cocaine.
You wouldn't
So
try.
I probably wouldn't fuck with the pink one.
You wouldn't try white powder.
Nah, it's not even worth it.
What?
It's one of those. I don't
understand.
want to have that good of a time.
You see,
I don't want to know what that's like.
I understand. Like,
Because how could you, my fault, but how could you go back from that? Like, yo, nigga, I just lived for 15 fucking minutes.
you just
And I'm gonna go back to this normal life, nigga. Fuck that. If you doing coke, you go all the way.
not
Burn a hole in your nose, nigga.
not necessarily, and it all depends. Like, I understand I wouldn't do the stuff that's out now, but if I was born in a different era, I get that.
Coke was probably worse than it.
No,
It wasn't all this fentanyl running around.
no.
Coke
I
was
heard-
probably too strong.
I've heard, shout out to, we probably have to watch how many times you say it. Just come up with like synonyms or analogies. I don't know if like,
Coca-Cola? Let me say that.
yeah, it might be a little bit better.
That cola.
But Joey Diaz,
yeah.
he used to be
on that cola.
He used to be a mischievous motherfucker.
Yeah.
So he used to
yeah.
say like, all right, here's the time frame of good blow, right? He was like, 60s, 70s, it was popping, it was good, it was grooving.
Yeah.
There was a time where I forgot
Nigga
the time
old
frame,
as shit.
but maybe in the 80s when, The Rock came,
Yeah.
it got
It got a little convoluted.
the ingredient changed. Like they started using some type of lighter fluid.
Yeah.
I forgot what they used before, but regardless, the ingredient changed. So it started to taste different. It started to smell a little bit different. It started to,
Had them GMOs in it.
just different. Like almost how we're gonna talk about THCA and like regular weed, because we're living through that time. Like
Yeah, we're
with
looking
our
through that.
kids, we're gonna be 80 years old. Like I can't smoke that new stuff. That shit is like we're gonna turn into our parents. Like that new
Oh,
stuff
shit,
is
not
fucking
me.
crazy.
Not me. Shit, my pop smoked 20, 25 weed. But with the Joey Diaz shit though, I had heard a story that like he was doing cocaine, but his dealer, he had moved like to another borough or some shit. So he started smoking crack because the crack dealer was closer to him.
Yeah.
Like he ain't had to go out his way to go get it. He was doing that shit for like 6 months. I was like, damn, that is interesting. That's why you don't try it, dog. Because it's like, all right, my coke guy out the way. I need to get it. I need to get something. I can't just be living this regular life.
Well,
Sobriety stinks. So I'm going to go closer to home and get this crack rock.
being addicted to blow is probably one of the worst things.
Yeah.
They
Well-
say opiates is pretty fucked up too.
Coke is,
Damn.
shit. Cola is bad, but what are them drugs that like ruin your teeth? You remember
Meth.
you remember back in the DARE program? Yeah, shit like meth, fucking shit, the crystallized formation of it. But
It's the worst.
You remember back in Dare when they showed us what the worst motherfuckers who've been doing it for 50 years look like? Yeah, opioids and shit, even cocaine. But
Well,
you Google what's the worst drug to get addicted to. Google what drug ruins your fucking face or mouth. I'm pretty sure it's meth. Then you start to get root canals, cavities, affects the substance on your head.
methamphetamine and blow.
Then blow. Okay. So,
Let's see.
yo, you see that Coke nose?
Yep. Right.
Nigga literally lost the bridge in between because he just burned through it. And that's what I'm saying. He did it the right way.
Nigga, that Coke had. Oh well, that shit had granular fertilizer in that shit.
It had powdered Clorox. That shit took away his nose, dog. That's insane. He probably takes deep ass breaths though. You think that that's somehow an advantage? I think he can hold his breath for longer.
This middle part has to be important. It has to be.
I think it sends it down the different channels of your lung. I don't know.
Yeah.
But shit, he living without it
This is kind of funny though. This Ozempic face.
before and the after. So you get wrinkles, sunken eyes, more prominent bone structure, thinner lips, and sagging skin. Yeah. Those are the side effects of losing weight. What would you rather have though? A bunch of extra cellulite or some sunken eyes? If anything, the sunken eyes, that's like a permanent squint.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, this is
I don't want to
But
put this up for the.
I don't think it's just the amphetamines that's doing that to them. I think there's a whole host of other shit. It might just be like it rots your mouth, but the type of person to do this kind of drug is also the type of person to not use mouthwash and shit. Like they don't floss, probably barely brushing their teeth. They kind of toothpick.
deep into it.
Toothpick is their hygiene.
Deep into it too. Like, you know, when you first start off,
And maybe meth makes your breath so bad there's no point in brushing your teeth. Like you can't salvage it.
and there's two financiers left that are doing meth and are like having a regular life. You know? Like there's two people in the banking industry that's probably left that's doing that hard ass drug.
They like classier shit, dog. Meth?
I don't know though.
Maybe
I don't
not.
know.
Maybe not meth.
They might be shooting up.
If
Who
they're
knows,
doing
bro?
it, they're doing it like if they doing meth, they got like meth teas, meth matcha teas. It's some kind of it's a herbal edible, but it's nothing. They ain't smoking no hot pipes.
They do it respectfully.
It's not. It don't have enough class. Like it's not. There's nothing pimping about that shit. The thing about the bourgeoisie, they like shit with etiquette and class. Even their drugs, even their hookers. Hookers don't just be wearing any like regular skimpy shit. Them bitches be dressed like secretaries for no fucking reason.
Nigga, how you
There's
know?
no reason for a sex worker to be that professional. But when you in that industry, when you in that finance,
Yeah.
when you where the big money is, you know, everything looks glamorous, nigga.
You can say everything looks glamorous.
Everything looks glamorous, nigga.
I have to watch. I haven't seen the Tucker Carlson and not to like, you know, completely change subject, but you know, to do that. The Tucker Carlson and Ted Cruz interview. You seen snippets of that shit?
Nah, what happened?
They basically, you know, it was just a shit show. Like Tucker Carlson, he was asking him questions about Israel and shit, right?
Yeah.
Because, you know, Ted Cruz is big on, you know, going to war. He wants war.
Yeah.
And
Nigga want blood.
Tucker Carlson was like, what's the population of Iran?
Yeah.
Like, what's the population of it? And Ted Cruz was like, he didn't know the answer. And Tucker Carlson was like, you don't know the population of the country you want to fucking overtake? You know, he was asking him like simple, here, I'll play a, but.
Well, I mean, like, how new is this idea for Ted Cruz? Sometimes you don't got the plan worked out all the way.
Should you know? I guess if you want to destroy a country, it's like, fuck it. I don't know. I don't need to know about the cultural
Yeah, well, I mean, just
practices.
let's watch it. Let's watch it.
How many people live in Iran, by the way? I don't know the population at all. No, I don't know the population. You don't know the population of the country you seek to.
Sorry,
What happened?
you don't see it.
Oh, shit. Bad producing.
Yep.
How many people live in Iran, by the way? I don't know the population at all. No, I don't know the population. You don't know the population of the country you seek to topple?
How many people live in Iran?
92 million.
Okay. Yeah,
How could you not know that?
I don't sit around memorizing population tables.
Well, it's kind of relevant because you're calling for the overthrow of the government.
Why is it relevant whether it's,
because
it's 90 million or 80 million or 100 million? Why is that
because if
relevant?
you don't know anything about the country...
I didn't say I don't know anything about
Okay, what's the ethnic mix of Iran?
They are Persians and
What percent?
predominantly Shia. Okay, this is cute.
It's not
Okay.
even... You don't know anything about Iran. So
Okay,
actually,
I am not
country,
the Tucker
hold on.
Carlson
No, but
expert on Iran.
You're a
who
senator.
says,
Okay, so I agree. Ted Cruz, you got to come a little bit more fucking prepared for this shit. You're a senator and you calling for blood. You know, ideally, you got to have all your things in order, your X's and all that shit crossed. But Tucker Carlson is also doing like some weird, like, fuck. I forgot. I've had arguments
Persian.
with women that went this exact way to where like they try to trap you on like one point. That's kind of like, I mean, like, all right, I forgot it. So what? Like, there's bigger issues at play.
But
And
this
he's also trying to he's fishing for the gotcha moment because he even asked him like, what's the ethnic background? He started to get into it, but he was like, nigga, I'm not even about to play this game. And I'm not necessarily defending Ted Cruz because I don't know enough about this nigga to know if he's good or not. But just for this moment right here, I'm like, I don't know. Tucker Carlson he be trying to get him. He be trying to rope a dope. He be trying to rope a dope.
Let's play a little bit.
But this isn't good. And this also reminds me, did you see the FBI director go on Joe Rogan?
I saw
Just
like a
completely-
13-minute clip. That shit was like, it's funny because I wonder what Joe thought was gonna happen. You know? Like he thought he was gonna get Bob Lazar of the FBI. Like, nigga, what?
Probably.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just some dude that says everything.
That drops it.
And just, bow. Like, nigga, congratulations, Joe. This is what you've been looking for.
We'll talk about it after this. We'll talk about it.
and
What percent?
predominantly Shia. Okay, this is cute.
it's not
Okay.
even... You don't know anything about Iran. So
Okay,
actually, the
I am not
country...
the Tucker Carlson
but
expert on Iran.
You're a
who
senator
says,
who's calling
okay,
for the
you're one
overthrow
who
of the
claims,
government.
You're the one
and
who
you don't know anything
claims
about the country.
No, you don't know anything about the country. You're the one who claims they're not trying to murder Donald Trump.
No,
You're the
I'm
one
not saying that.
who can't figure out
I'm
if it was
saying
a good
you
idea to
don't
kill
believe-
General Soleimani, and you said it was
don't
bad.
believe they're trying to murder Trump.
Yes, I do.
Because you're not calling for military strikes against them in retaliation. And if you really
we are
believe that...
carrying out military strikes today.
You said Israel was.
Right, with our help. I said we. Israel is leading them, but we're supporting them.
Well, you're breaking news here because the U.S. government last night denied, the National Security Council spokesman Alex Pfeiffer denied on behalf of Trump that we were acting on Israel's behalf in any offensive
No,
capacity.
we're not
at all.
bombing them. Israel's bombing them.
You just said we were.
We are supporting
This is
Israel.
high stakes. You're a senator. If you're saying the United States government is at war
we're-
with Iran right now, people are listening.
Hey,
See, and he got him. He definitely got him. But that's what he wanted to do. He was trying to.
But it was
He was fishing. I was looking at Walmart. I was looking at the different baits for no reason. I was just fucking wondering.
what's the biggest bait you seen? It was like a big ass worm.
The selfie I posted on my story earlier. That shit was big bait. But yeah, they had different kinds. Like they had ones that was just rubbery plastic. Then they had ones that was covered in like seasoned slime.
What'd you post on your
to
story?
give it a smell?
That was probably gay.
To give it a smell.
Oh my god!
I had to get them hoes a look. I was like,
oh my god!
sophisticated.
This
Yeah,
nigga crazy.
GQ. Yeah, but it worked. And like I was saying about the bait at Walmart, some of them have like scents and smells, and they put it in like some real seasoning. So when you throw it in the water, motherfucking bit. Tucker Carlson.
Okay.
Tucker Carlson also had a dumb fish. Ted Cruz was not very composed.
Well,
These new politicians and senators, like a lot of these motherfuckers, it's like they make it look easy. Like nigga, we could be fucking politicians. Just lose your cool. You'll keep a job.
I don't even think it's new. These are the old politicians. These politicians learned from the last establishment. You get what I'm saying? Like these aren't like.
There was colder
These are
niggas
old
back.
men.
There was colder niggas back in the day.
But
Bill Clinton,
but
they
these-
said in terms of like just like politicking.
That's one dude. There's a
Well, I was about to list a whole host of them, nigga. Bill Clinton, JFK. Like it's a couple niggas to where what? What?
Can you go
Should I
further?
forget him? Should I? Abraham Lincoln.
I knew his eye.
Yeah.
But what's the one in between? Name one in between.
What year? Give me a decade. Give me a decade.
I don't know. Just name one in the.
They said Andrew Jackson was crazy.
I knew you was gonna say like you're just thinking of the presidents and the bills and the.
But all of them, nigga.
Okay.
A lot of them. They had a certain amount of class, a certain amount of tech, and a certain amount of. Because you gotta understand, there was a
Andrew
point in
Jackson. Yeah, he was crazy for sure.
you gotta understand there was a point in time where like it wasn't a lot of third eye awareness about shit. It wasn't a lot of like distrusting the government. There was a point in time where the American people gave full faith, well, maybe not full faith, but they gave like the grand majority of faith to what's the word? Not our establishments, but to our institutions. They put a lot of faith in our institutions. They thought pharmacies weren't ripping niggas off. They thought like justice was good and it was getting dished out.
Well, that's the
evenly.
thing.
There was a lot of like.
That's what people
I
say.
fell for the propaganda.
That's what people say. I need to ask the older generation, like, did you know all this shit was like bullshit when you was in your 20s? Like, I need to hear them say, like, oh yeah, for sure. Like, because that might be propaganda. You know what I mean? Like, that might just be what they want us to know. Like, but nah, a lot of people, it was a lot of hippies. It was a lot of people protesting, and that just doesn't.
That was the 70s though.
Yeah, but that just doesn't go away. That goes into other things. You know what I mean? Like that.
Well,
you know,
you gotta understand that like the country started from zero. So there was a point in time where we first made all these laws and all these rules, and then everybody was like, okay, it's real now. And then for time went by in that honeymoon period where we had faith in the institution still. But eventually, nigga, like information just started to spread. And plus, there was a couple fuck ups.
Well, I'm also saying
the government's had a couple fuck ups to where it was like, oh, what you doing that?
Yeah, like
even shit like that. My fault, but shit like the hippie movement to where I think what they was protesting the Vietnam War, right?
Yeah, just peace among. They was just like, yo, this.
But they was against.
Right.
They was. I think they. I believe they was against the Vietnam War. You know, correct us in the chat if that's fucking stupid. But that was like Google if that was one of the first times that the population protested the war that America was in.
What?
Google that. Google.
I don't even know what you said. What the fuck, nigga? Hold on, because I had a point.
Listen slow.
What I was saying, it was that like during that time, right? It was you just made me forget my point. What'd you want to Google?
You ain't have no point. Google when was the first time Americans protested the war we were in? Yeah, that should get it. That should get it right. You just gotta talk nice to Google. There it is. October 25th. Yeah, Vietnam. See, I didn't want to come out and just say that, but I felt like it was true. But
so
this is what I'm saying.
The major point, what the fuck did you ask me? Why was this relevant?
This all circles back to Ted Cruz.
Well, obviously, but
this essentially being like one of like the worst era in terms of like iteration of our politicians. These niggas is pretty sloppy.
Well, and that's the thing is they've always been sloppy. Like nigga, they've been sloppy before podcasts, dog. Like it was people with no internet, just regular journalists, just going out on foot, 2 feet, 10 toes, like just finding information. And like at first it became conspiracy. Then like, you know, you write a book, you do a couple seminars and shit. And then it becomes like it's like an actual reality. You know what I mean? And that's how it kind of starts, you know? So
of course,
but a lot of what we see in politicians is what they've really kind of always been, but it's just too many cameras now.
It's worse now.
They can't avoid it.
And fuck. My thing is, damn, Well, there is like okay. Of course, it's never been 100%. Like it's never gonna be 100%. But there was a time where the vast majority still believed in this shit. And I forgot who was the president that was crippled that nobody knew was fucking crippled, dog.
FDR.
I believe you are correct, nigga. They was getting away with a lot. There was a lot more seclusion. And of course, the time.
Yeah,
the time plays a huge part in it because shit wasn't as much mass surveillance as it is now. But there was a point in time when these niggas was slicker. What it meant to be a politician, it was just they had a colder game about it.
Yeah,
they had a colder game about it. Yeah. This Ted Cruz shit never what happened in the 1800s. Nigga. It's impossible. Niggas had wooden teeth. It's hard to It's hard to not say what you mean.
Barry was the last one. He was the last real one.
Well, shit, technically Trump's doing it right now just in a different way. Like he's like whatever the opposite of that is. Like the extremes usually work.
Yeah.
Whatever's on that positive, on that negative side, those are like the most powerful things you can tap into. So he just went completely over there with that shit.
Yeah, nah.
And it came right back to him.
Yeah, nah. Everybody wants good for everybody. Allegedly.
Nah, that's not true. Everybody wants good for themselves.
Allegedly.
And the best way to get good for yourself is to market it like you're doing it for everybody.
Hey, man. That's the only way America makes money. Can't make no money the other way.
I mean, we could make money another way. That's just how we do it.
Nigga.
That's just how we do it.
I want you to write America's new plan.
I might write a manifesto. I might write a manifesto.
Don't you have to
do something radical?
Yeah,
nigga.
I'm about to say, nah, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You don't know how to do anything radical?
Good one.
Yeah.
Oh man, that hurt. I don't know how to
Like,
do anything radical.
You don't know how to make a bomb out of a motherfucking
Well, hold on. Radical. We don't want to get flagged
and a
for anything.
motherfucking battery.
We don't want to get flagged for anything. But radical means a bunch of different things, dog. You don't have to be violent.
Well.
I can lead the million real nigga march. Downtown Raleigh, nigga. We saying fuck AI. Immigration cool.
Hey nigga, you would need
illegal is cool.
You would need a lot more of that bait that's on your story, nigga. you might could get 15.
Yeah.
Gays and lesbians and the girls.
And just the regular ladies and the revolutionaries, all the intellectuals and shit.
Hey, man.
And even some of the useful idiots.
For sure.
Yeah, they fucking necessary. Useful idiot for real.
Gotta use, man.
Yeah, you gotta pull up, Nick.
I don't know. I ain't going on that shit.
You useful though. But yeah.
But
shout out Tyler Perry, man.
Shit, Tyler Perry.
Free Tyler Perry.
Shout out Tyler Perry. Yo, and
Ted Cruz, nigga.
I'm gonna watch this full interview because it seems very good.
Politicians can't even lie correctly anymore, dog.
It's hard, man.
Come on, man.
It's so fucking difficult.
Come on, dog. Politicians can't lie correctly. Brittany Renner's no longer Muslim. Well, she bullshitting like she is, but she ain't never been Muslim.
You don't know that shit, bro.
Nigga, I don't believe it for a bit. She broke up with Kevin Gates. That shit wasn't real. Ooh, is this our Twitter? Oh, I was just about to say, there's not a lot of ass.
Well, why the damn nigga? Get your own.
I do. Yeah. It's fully stacked.
This is Yes Jules.
Oh, for real?
She's one of the girls that
Yeah.
I was kind of talking like she thinks that having ass is enough to throw ass, but it's it's not coming from the ground up.
What you mean?
It's not coming from the ground up,
Well,
man.
what's
I've
it-
seen.
Nah,
ass shake,
she's
man.
rotating the hips.
Nah,
The hips are, her hip flexors are activated.
definitely not. Let me see.
What you hating on this for? Is that also her?
Nah, I think it's Sweetie.
That's definitely not coming from the ground, dog. That came from the clinic.
It's a little bit, but you see, she got. It's coming from
this
somewhere.
Is worse. First
It's coming
of all,
from somewhere.
she looks ridiculous. That looks stupid.
Is it more ass? We're probably gonna run into some stop scrolling on that. But nah, look, it's not coming from a real place.
Yeah, it is. You just don't like white women, which is fine.
More ass on here. This is just who follows this? We know anybody? Nope.
Yeah, thank God.
Thank God.
Then we would have to make fun of them.
We would have to, dog. What?
I'm not into just following frivolous bad bitches. I feel like that's like a high school thing. You know, it happens. It was a point in time that you just go through that shit. But you know, now you can't just have ass. You gotta have like a talent too. Like a couple weeks ago, I followed this one girl. She do Muay Thai. She got a fat ass. It's like, okay, I can get jiggy with that. Like, it's not just like, you know, a bunch of random twerking. Even though she knows she has a fat ass. So it's like it's a part of her
real. She does twerk. Nigga, I know who you talking about.
Nah. She'll be twerking. So you must be talking about a different
twerking.
bitch. You talking about a different bitch.
She do be twerking, nigga.
You talking about a different bitch.
I know you're
I'll
talking
pull her
about.
up right now. She don't be twerking.
Pull her up. What's her IG?
I don't know. I just started following this bitch. Let's see if we can find him.
She be twerking, nigga.
Nah,
like
man,
she just have
she'll
a
be
talent.
twerking.
And what's
What,
what
nigga,
is
if she-
up with
why would I
you?
lie about her
What's up
twerking,
with
dog?
you? And it's like who
Why would I lie about her
cares?
twerking,
Who
dog?
cares if she can like do math in her head or do math like this? Like
Yo, I'm in a more sophisticated era of my
who
life,
fucking
dog.
cares, nigga?
What are you talking
Are
about?
you talking about a fucking
I
talent?
like hoes with talent.
What's the barometer? What's the lowest level of talent a bitch can have that's acceptable to you? Like who? Come on,
lowest
dog.
level of talent?
Juggling, like what-
Nah, that's up there.
okay, so a bitch
Little
can be
hand-eye coordination.
a master juggler.
You gonna handle a bitch for having a hand-eye coordination?
Come on, dog.
Damn, you can't go
Some bullshit.
on Instagram and see shit that you've liked anymore. They're taking away that option. I was wondering if I saved
You
it.
typed in her name, nigga.
Nah, it's one of those to where it's like
It
you
was
just
on.
you going down the timeline, you find it, you see that shit. Yeah, nah,
Nigga,
I
you-
definitely ain't typing name. Nigga, I would show you this bitch, dog. I followed her for a reason. I would like to see her again.
Go to your followers,
I gotta wait
nigga.
for her to post. Oh yeah, you're right. If I go
Yeah.
to well,
What
shit,
you
nigga, you
talking
better
about,
than Instagram
nigga?
than me, nigga.
Come on,
I'm
dog.
not trying to hide this bitch. This nigga,
Let's show the world.
you will see the bitch this bad.
Oh, that's
You will see the bitch this bad.
that's-
I got you,
That's
brother. I got
level
you.
one reverse psychology,
You
Tony.
dumbass. It doesn't.
Congratulations.
It doesn't show the people that you. It's not in order of who you follow most recently. Because I didn't just start following Dreamville. The fuck are you talking about, man?
Nigga, you know what the first letter of this bitch name start with.
It's probably an S.
No,
But I don't know
But if you
nothing
go to
else.
your follower, who you're following, and you type in that,
I follow a lot of S hoes, dog. What you mean?
but I'm just saying it might pop up, nigga.
God damn.
Nigga, you hold on, dog. I'm
Thirsty
tired of this.
shit.
I'm about to find this bitch. We're about to find this bitch. Yeah.
We gonna find this bitch,
Because
dog.
this nigga, I
Pull
know
up.
I've seen a girl who kicks pads and twerks.
You're talking about. She don't kick pads, dog. That's what I'm saying.
So how she do Muay Thai?
I only ever see her hit the heavy bag.
Is this bitch?
No. Who the fuck is this bitch?
I don't know. She do Muay Thai. I'm just
Nigga,
trying to-
no, dog. And where is she twerking at?
Who? Who?
You said she twerks.
Where? Where is she, Tony? Deep.
Man, we ain't never gonna find her here, nigga. We'll never find the bitch. I'm telling you, I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. I would have put her.
I have seen a girl that she'll kick a pad, do a backflip, and like just bust it open and just like that.
That's dope.
But
Just bust it open for a nigga. And she emotes after she whoops his ass.
hey,
That's dope.
but yeah.
Yeah. Sorry to disappoint you, nigga. You clearly really want to see this bitch.
Nah, nigga, maybe you coincidentally just forgot.
Nah, there's
how
no
to find
reason.
this
There's no reason to
bitch.
hide her. Why would I lie about her not twerking? That makes it better.
Okay,
That'd be cooler if she twerked.
so
It's twofold.
so her talent,
But she
so
does.
wait,
But she
so-
does shoot it. She does shoot it to where her ass is like center of attention. She is hitting the heavy bag, but she markets it to where it's like, okay, you know, what niggas is really here for. They came for the ass.
Okay, so
Stay for the combos.
you like the illusion of it? Is it the illusion?
Nah, it's not
like
the-
you want like if it's fake, that's cool, but don't like at least let it be good. Is that your
it
idea?
was
of
fake.
it just
the body parts or
no,
like just the
the
skill that they have.
the matrix that she's creating. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm getting more confused.
in turn, like
The world
she should like. All right, you're saying that a bitch has to have a talent, right?
Yeah.
But
Nowadays.
but you just said. But you
Put that on there too.
hold on.
Nowadays,
hold on.
in my later age in life.
Hold on. You just said, but you know what niggas is really here for. So that you like the Matrix. You like the blue pill.
Nah, it's twofold.
But I'm just saying though, like
it's twofold.
But you want to be.
I'm
like,
being.
Give me theater. Give me.
Put it this way. You've noticed that women wrestlers have fatter asses now. That makes it better. That makes the sport better because you're getting entertained on two different planes. It's like one.
Don't just accept me.
Well, I'll talk to them. You're getting entertained on two different planes because on one hand, right, you're watching wrestling. Like that's just the theater, the sport of it is innately entertaining. Two, there's also fat asses here, and fat asses don't ruin anything, dog. I've yet to see any subjects, any category, anything you can do with your hands ruined by having a fat ass. It always improves. So my thing is
taking a shit
looks better. My thing is if I'm just gonna be mindlessly scrolling, because we also gotta remember what the fuck we're talking about. This is Instagram. This is brain rot. So if I'm gonna rot my brain, I'm gonna put the best, most colorful fungus and mold I can possibly find on that shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like colorful fungus and mold is like it's a bitch with a BBL doing Muay Thai. Or I even follow one. She played basketball. I follow like three. Like, well, nah, maybe a couple more. I follow a couple.
Can you find them?
Couple fine basketball players. I've showed you one of them before because I don't know what we was talking about on the pod, but it was about white women. But you remember this bitch?
Whoa, you found her fast.
Well, I remember her shit. you see what I'm saying? I'm an honest dude. Nigga. If I can find it, it's here. Put Gina.Adams. Yeah. And hit that bitch with a follow if you didn't already. You know what I mean? Bless your timeline and shit. Keep it copacetic. But she hoops and she look good. And that's cool.
Followed by Air Groove. Yep, that's the one.
You see that? That's the one.
That's
she's good money.
Let's see.
And I'm not even a big white girl kind of dude, but she do it.
Okay. Well, what does she average? Did you?
She's retired.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did she average?
I have no idea.
And you don't give a fuck.
It don't matter.
So, but what's her talent?
But look at her. Click her on the court. Look at her, nigga.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Bitch smiling. She need to be running up court.
You should get back on defense, nigga.
What's her talent now?
Her talent now is having a fat ass, a lot of NIL deals. You know what I mean? She's just really living that influencer life. Every time I click on her story, she's promoting some shit. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, I get jiggy with this. Day in the life. Look at her. Where's she going? To WWE with a C4 in hand. Nigga, she getting C4 energy drink money, dog. All of the hoes getting them.
That's cool. That nigga flipped like a mother. That shit
was
cool.
dope. She saw that shit
but
for
fuck
free.
this bitch. Fuck you talking about.
She saw it for free. Fuck.
But
she
all right, what's another one?
Damn, nigga. I don't fucking know. Let me just scroll through
you said three, and then you was like,
you don't really see everybody that you follow though. You know what I mean? Like Instagram only be recommending a certain level of, like, it's niggas that's all the way back here that I would actually watch that story if it was first. But I don't be scrolling deep on this shit.
Tony.
But
find the bitches, please.
You want to see some hoes with some talent? I got you, dog.
You know.
You want to see some hoes with some talent?
You want to
see some hoes with some talent,
like you don't know.
I got you, nigga.
I want to see the talent because she doesn't have any talent.
Yes, she did.
She doesn't have any talent.
She was a
Tony.
Division something basketball player.
Fuck. You don't know what
She
she
was
averaged,
Division
dog.
something, dog.
You don't know what she averaged,
It
dog.
don't matter. You got to be
It don't-
good. You got to be good to play.
Fuck that.
She got on the court. Well, so she has to. How much does she have to average to be good at basketball?
It's not even in her. Oh, hoops.
See. Let's see. I miss. What'd she say? I miss hooping so bad. She got a fast break off the
Yeah,
steal,
passed
good
that
pass. Oh, right back to her, nigga. Come on, man. She got that butter. She got the thumper on her. Big thick ass guard.
That shit look like
Oh,
wait, hold on.
hey, see, you just skipping through all the highlights. Hayden got to that corner.
You've
Ooh,
never
good pass.
seen these before.
Nah, you right. Yo, you went, but you went 39
You've
weeks
never
into a
seen it.
fucking story, dog.
No.
I'm not a creep.
This is 4.
That's 39 weeks ago. How would I have seen that?
Nigga, this is on her hoop shit. I don't know. What are you talking about?
I ain't click on the shit. I saw she was hot in the jersey. I was like, that's perfect.
She got 7 slides of the same game. That's all the
That's not the
highlights.
same game, nigga.
He got 7
Go through.
slides of the same game.
Man,
Come on, Dad.
that's a different game,
No.
nigga. You bullshit.
Come on, Dad.
You just saying anything for these cameras.
She
When y'all get here, he say anything for y'all, but I couldn't find any other talented bitches. I genuinely good.
What about the untalented ones? Can I see the untalented one? How about the untalented
Them
one?
hoes don't exist, dog.
Oh.
Them hoes ain't here.
You're fucking.
Them hoes ain't here. You probably know these bitches. I'm scrubbing through, bro.
Where the fuck is the no time? I'm just saying though, like, you know.
Nah, if Instagram let you see motherfuckers that you followed in a row, that'd be dope. I followed this one bitch that cooked. Oh, here's a bitch who don't got no talent. She
That's a
just
talent?
She's got fat ass. That's the only one though. She's the only one that occupy random
this
space.
the only one.
It's the only one.
I highly doubt she's the only one that
for obvious reasons.
Nigga, you
Pull
need
her
to
up,
delete
nigga.
this
Come
bitch.
on, pull her
I'm
up.
not pulling that
Pull her up.
talented
This is a talent.
scum up.
How does she even put these on? That's a talent, dog. That's not easy. Too many little places for your foot to get trapped.
Is the door go? What about
Her apartment's good money. Lots of expensive feng shui. She probably making a killing on that OnlyFans.
Ugh. That's
What?
she can't even thirst trap well. She's nothing.
Yeah.
She's nothing. She can't even thirst. She's better. She's better standing still than she is doing anything, nigga.
Show me something better. Show me something better,
Bitch,
nigga.
staying
Who
still.
you follow?
Bitch, staying still. Don't even lay on your back.
Who you follow, nigga?
I don't follow creeps and fucking the thieves of the night like you, nigga.
You follow Lauren. So I know that's not true.
Yeah, I hate that we still follow her. Why do we still follow this girl?
Who, Fidget? Yo, what's up with you hating on the bitches on Instagram, dog? This is
It's just first of all,
This is ridiculous.
first of all, you follow this woman on our Instagram account.
yeah.
And she has no
You
talent.
didn't even know.
I did know.
You didn't notice.
I did know.
You didn't
because
notice?
I was scrolling through. I was like,
It didn't bother you.
I saw a picture. I was like, damn, why we follow? And I knew you followed her.
Of course.
I knew you followed her.
What's wrong with her?
But you didn't follow her on your account, nigga. Follow her on your account. Nigga.
Go
Why
to
we-
followers. I probably follow her on both, nigga.
Nah, man.
See, but look at you though. Running through the page. Yo, the first time we looked at this shit, we was like 12 pictures in when I realized. I was like, yo, he just keep clicking on new ones and we just examine it.
Isn't that the point of Instagram, nigga?
To fucking doom scroll through one bitch's content?
What do you mean? Oh, scroll through multiple. Why scroll through one when we can get more,
Why,
we can
yeah,
get more out of our time?
It's fucking ball rolling, nigga. What you hype on this one hoe for?
Well, you the one with all the no talented
God damn, nigga.
fucking.
Keep your mind open.
You the one who got all the lazy bitches, nigga. Show me some more lazy bitches. I want to see some more hoes with
Those are the only lazy
all
bitches.
the time on their hands.
Those are the only lazy bitches I have, dog.
Fuck out of here.
Or she was the only one. And you didn't even want to broadcast it. And her talents.
She won't none, man. She ain't even.
Nah, she cool. You fuck that bitch.
I would not. I would not.
Yeah, nah, you Tyler Perry kind of guy.
Hey. I want to fight that Muay Thai bitch you was talking about. See what type of talent she got. Hey.
I hope she whoop your ass. Just to humble you. Because she probably trains more than you, man.
Yeah, she definitely.
Shin's stronger.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean, she can hurt you.
Shin probably.
Nah, her shin's probably,
That's the thing. Though,
calcified correctly.
That's the thing. Like, she try to do anything, I'll just stop it. Just straight for her.
Nah, she throws some ass. And then like you feel like the fucking your heartbeat.
Nigga, if she start
and then for like that split second when you post, she kick you in the fucking chin.
Nigga, if she throw ass, you're gonna get behind her.
Not in the middle of a match.
Because you can't help yourself. That's why you followed her. You was like, she's showing her talents.
Yeah. I like talented women. I kind of prefer it. Because it's like, okay.
Yeah.
She's more than this.
Why does she have to be?
I have another
Why do you
reason.
want her to be?
Because it's
Why do you want
doper,
her to be?
nigga. It's doper.
It's doper?
It's cooler, dog. See, the thing is, right?
I don't need to see a bad bitch who does insurance. Like you could just be a bad bitch.
Insurance is lame.
That's not a talent.
Basketball is cool. Like a real specific, like if a bitch throw darts, follow. Throw darts with a fat ass. Oh my God. I'm watching two different things. Archer, anything with accuracy and precision.
You're watching it.
You also gotta have, the intangibles. You gotta have the things that only God and Dr. Miami can give you.
What the fuck is an intangible? Describe it.
Ass, titties, face.
All of it?
Edges.
You gotta have all of it.
Right size earlobes.
So when
one or the other.
So when do you
it's not really it's not a real science to it, so I'm like, all right, let me make sure she checks off all these boxes. It's twofold. It's she's doing something and she look good doing it. Then once they meet each other, then it's like, okay, she can get a follow. Maybe. Depends. Because I also have, it's not 15 of these hoes is getting followed. It's a small select group of Charlie's Angels. I'd probably say, just roughhousing, 6 to 8. 6 to 8, maybe 3 of them are useless in terms of talent. Like, they display nothing other than, whatever that thirst trap trying to bitch was. But the other 5.
The other 5 that you can't find.
The other 5
yeah,
could cover up.
Yeah.
Still be valuable.
Nah.
Still be valuable.
I
couldn't find them. Obviously, these hoes aren't attention craving because would have been posting back to back to back. But these bitches is classy. The thing is,
classy.
when you actually have a craft,
they're professionals.
When you actually have a craft, you got to work on that shit. Nigga, you got to spend time in the lab, in the gym, in the kitchen, doing whatever you do, getting them reps in. And that's what that's what I like about a bitch. I like a bitch to get some reps in. What's mass?
Okay. You see, here's my thing though, right? Like it almost goes back to the Tyler Perry conversation. Like the amount of talent to ass ratio there would have to be, you know what I'm saying? Like for me to care about your talent, like you better be fucking good. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the fact that, and the odds of them being that good at anything, especially if they're like that bad, like the odds of a bad bitch having the talent of her badness is very low. So I'm much rather take a bitch that will put all of her eggs, what Kobe said, in her ass. Because if that fails, she could just go get more eggs. That's what Mamba said. So I don't even care like talent. Don't waste my time. Put all your eggs where they should be, in the glutes. A little stomach too. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Thighs, calves. Yeah. That's cool too.
I feel it.
But yeah, man, I don't give a fuck about talent, man.
I feel it.
And then you say the lowest barometer is juggling, dog.
That's all you can come up with.
Okay, can I name some more?
I have a bitch is nice at dominoes. Stacking them. Like if she
Card stacking.
if she do like the domino stacks, but it's real creative and it's like an elaborate setup to where she flicks one and then it's just like a 2-minute video.
No,
of dominoes falling.
The cup stacking.
With a twerking.
The cup stacking. With the red cups.
I don't like party tricks.
So
I don't like party
this
tricks.
is interesting.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Party tricks.
So what determines a
bitch
party?
pull a coin behind my hair like, nah, that ain't talented enough. You gotta have some kind of, it's gotta be the whatever level 2 or 3 is.
I think being a magician.
Level 1 bullshit does not fly.
I think being a magician is a lot cooler than being a has-been basketball player like that white girl you said.
No.
Gina.
No.
Gina.
Being a magician?
Being a magician.
No.
Well, and you don't think being a, you see, and this is why I'm confused.
Because
right
magic,
now.
in terms, in that field, magic is the lowest level, dog. Like sleight of hand. That's all magic is sleight of hand. But if you want to talk about like real mystical, it's not even real mystical because it's a process. It's a knowledge set that you got to acquire. But have you heard of mentalism, nigga?
I've heard of that. I seen what happened to Joe Rogan too.
Yeah, nigga, that whole, and he went on flagrant too. Now mentalism,
yeah,
it's fire. Anybody can learn a little card trick, but to do what them niggas do, and there's not even a lot of them because it's like,
well, it's not a lot of dudes, but it's all women. They have that.
Yeah,
both two types.
Minstrel.
Their mouth and their, honeycomb.
Yeah, well, that's magic.
Yeah,
but in terms of like real mentalism, like trying guessing a nigga's pin code based off like certain shit, and even what he did to Joe Rogan, like in the beginning of the episode, he had set up this trick. He was like, "I'm about to give you this envelope now, and it's got some shit in it, and like we'll open it at the end." And in the end, he opened it, and pretty much, he had wrote down everything that was gonna happen in the episode to a T. And it was exactly right. Like he even had,
I didn't even see that part.
He even had Joe. Yeah, that was like the big puncher. Then he even had like Joe Rogan like flip a coin. He was just like basic probability, like what is gonna be heads or tails. I think Joe had said tails. They had flipped it 5 times or 4 times in a row, and if they flipped it 4 times in a row, it was all heads, and then it was tails, and it wasn't a trick coin. It wasn't like. He didn't tell him what to choose. Like Joe literally chose what he was going to choose.
Yeah.
And on the envelope, when he pulled it out, it said right on that shit. One of the things was Joe's going to choose tails. He's going to be stubborn about it. He's going to go with tails all the way through. He's going to lose 4 times and win on the 5th. Like shit was kind of crazy.
Yeah,
but it's not mysticism. It's literally like you can guide brains in a certain way, because if you know how we think and you know how to like tap into subconsciousness and really hypnotize niggas, and put them under the spell, put them under the propaganda, you can determine the outcome to a certain degree because we're humans, bro. We're simple as shit.
Yeah, feeble minds, very feeble minds. Nah, man, it's classic manipulation.
He guessed Joe Rogan's pin code. That shit freaked Joe Rogan out.
And you want to know what's crazy about that?
He was a little scared about that shit.
You want to know what's crazy about the pin code thing?
Yeah.
It seemed like kind of simple. Like, it seemed like some shit I could probably learn. I could probably learn how to guess niggas' pin code.
Well, he said it was on the lower, like in terms of like mentalism tricks. It's not like the most highfalutin shit. That's why he did it early on. But you couldn't do that shit, dog. What the fuck are you talking about?
How?
You couldn't do that shit. Pull up. Oh, so you got to watch him do it. Have you seen that shit?
I've seen it.
No,
well,
just for stream.
Just for stream.
Yeah. You couldn't do this.
I could definitely do it.
Who do you think you are?
Come on, man. I could definitely do
You don't even know how to change your own mind. You gonna fucking persuade other people?
I could definitely do this. That's probably even better. Joe Rogan,
Oz
mentalist.
I think his name was Oz.
Here we go.
That clip right there is the shit I was just talking about. But go to
where
they were these shorts.
ATM pin code.
Yeah.
How long you been married?
16 years.
Okay, nailed that question. Well played.
Thank you.
You got your sister's happy, your wife's happy. If I asked you, would your wife know your social security number?
No.
She doesn't know it.
No.
So is there anyone? I'm telling you, I don't. How long you been married?
16 years.
Okay, nailed that question. Well played.
Thank you.
You got your sister's happy, your wife's happy. If I asked you, would your wife know your social security number?
No.
She doesn't know it.
No.
So is there any way in the world I could know your social security number?
I don't think so.
Right, you say I'm a stalker. Who knows? Yeah,
Yeah, you could
also,
have got the information
maybe
online.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I'm skeptical. You're skeptical.
Well, especially someone famous.
Yeah, fully. Plus, you can't change that, so I'm not going to do that to you.
Data dumps.
You
Yeah.
know, if I told you right now to make up a random number, I'd say, get out your calculator. I'd love that. And you add it up and you do a random number. You know, screw calculator. I want it to be spontaneous. Would your wife know your ATM PIN code? No?
No.
Lie to me. Do not tell me your real ATM PIN code.
Okay.
Obviously, unless you want to. Make up a fake 4-digit number off the top of your head, what feels to you utterly spontaneous.
Okay.
When I say go, 1, 2, 3, 4-digit code, random, go.
Okay.
Say it.
2020.
2020, okay. So you ask me, how do I do what I do? Now, I'm going to write down 2020.
Okay.
It's weird, but statistically, men will lie bigger, women smaller. Men like to lie by saying things are bigger, right? No shocker.
Okay.
So I don't think I would tell you right off the jump for me that means that your first number, you don't have to say anything yet. I wrote 2020 is smaller. That's what most people do when they're rushed. If I had given you 5 minutes, you would have done this different.
No, I wouldn't have.
No, you would have. That's
Why
what I
would
do.
I have?
Because you would have thought about it, and then
No.
people go down a different path.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay, worked out for me either way. You'll be honest if I'm right.
Okay.
Nope. Not at all.
I got a hit, which means it's a 0 or 1. I think the first number of your code's a 1, isn't it? Your real PIN code.
My ATM
PIN code.
Why would I tell you that on the air?
Should I only show this to you?
Sure.
Only show it to you.
Yeah.
Can we acquiesce that the first number I got was correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you did repetition. So yeah, I like the fact when people always say to me it's fake when they watch the videos. They're like, you must have set up. Joe doesn't even want this to happen right now. He had no idea this was going to happen. You used 2 numbers in repeats. What that means is you probably did the same thing. You also didn't use any of the same numbers. So I know there's not a 2, a 0, or a 2 in it. I don't think so either.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm watching you while I say it. You put the hand up. You might as well have said yes to me out loud. So now I know. Think of the second number, third number, fourth number.
Got
Every
it.
time you did it, it's a data point.
Okay.
I'm only going to ask you one more question. I'm not looking for answers. The last number is the biggest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm showing this to you.
Yeah.
Is there a camera behind me? I don't want to make sure. I'm only going to show it to you. It's not 2020. How'd I do, Joe? Is that your ATM PIN code?
Yeah. That's weird. I'm skeptical because I've got that PIN code in the mail. You know?
He's calling his bank right now and be like, how long you been married?
Joe is a fucking
Joe's like,
boomer.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that very much.
I don't know what's going on right now, but it doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
It's like,
You got
Joe,
him,
what the
though.
fuck are you talking about?
There's no way in hell you doing that shit.
Nigga, I'm doing that shit.
Nah, nigga. You would take him years of. He's got a book. And what's his nigga's name? Oz
Perlman.
Oz
Here,
Perlman.
let's look up his book.
He got a book coming out in October. I'm gonna read that shit.
Perlman. He's a magician.
Well, that's what they classify him as. But he identified. I watched the whole interview. He identifies as a mentalist. He kind of, he said, this is what he said. He said magic is kind of simple. I started off doing magic, little card tricks as a kid, but I graduated from that. I wanted to get into the real shit.
Thank you. Come on in, gentlemen. Pick a number, 1 to 100. Don't say it. Don't say it. Get a peek. What did you go with? Tell us all. What's that number, Rui? What are you thinking?
88.
Tell them what I wrote, please. Tell them what I wrote. You saw. I wrote down 88. Ronnie, do you want to get in here and pick a partner and cry? Who's going to help you with this? Logo. All right, Christian, Ronnie, shake hands. Watch this. When you're teammates, you got to anticipate everybody's motions. You got to know what people are thinking before they do. Ronnie, tell everybody right now what it feel like I just did to you.
On my nose.
A piece of paper down your nose. You're being honest, right? Keep watching. Keep watching. Anything since the nose? Open your eyes. Yes or no, did you just feel something unmistakable?
Yeah.
How many times?
Like,
Where?
That's all what I'm saying, man. I could do that.
He was
shit.
really confused. Like,
This nigga probably high as shit, but
it's probably easy to fool them though. Them
oh, it's
fucking
easy to
athletes.
fool the athletes.
Well, now,
so I could definitely get
either
you,
side.
nigga.
Nah,
What
bro.
are you talking about?
Do it.
I don't know the game.
Yeah, all right.
Everybody learns the game, nigga.
It's gonna take you
Fuck
years
you
to
think I
be
am?
okay. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely read the nigga book.
Yeah, you use
He
it.
teaches mentalism for practical life.
Yeah,
Because I don't give a fuck about. Well, PIN codes are cool, but you need the card too. And also, there's like a whole other way to apply this shit to your life, dog. Like,
yeah, you could probably
you could
code
be so
your
much,
mind.
You could be so much more shallow about it to where it's just like I can just like this nigga got cheated on today. Like you could really like read into shit. If you can figure out a nigga PIN code, you can figure out if a nigga bitch is fucking somebody else. By the body language, the slouch in the shoulders, the neck.
You could probably do that regardless. You probably don't need to be a fucking magician to do that.
A random dude though,
Yeah, for sure.
you might be able to tell it's your homie, but nah,
You could just like
you've never done it. You've never been like, huh, that nigga looks like his bitch cheating on him, and then you walked up and asked him like, yo,
I don't know.
she step out on you?
I've guessed I'm pretty good with like, people and what they do and like shit like that.
What's like your biggest feat? You ever wowed a locker room of Lakers, nigga?
I mean, probably when we were in LA, that's probably the biggest one. That's probably the only one that's like.
What'd you do?
We were all together. I knew she was a whore, so I said it.
That don't count.
I knew it.
That don't count.
I knew it.
That don't count.
I knew it.
And
I
you were
smoked
kind
it
of
on.
wrong because she ain't fuck anybody.
Well, yeah, that night, but she was trying to.
She ain't fucking anybody. Anybody could have called that out though. First of all, you're
Not
in LA.
necessarily.
You're in LA, and
Oh,
she's
don't-
not. She
what?
wasn't being deceptive. She wasn't hiding who she was.
Yes, she was.
No,
What are you
she
talking
wasn't. No, she wasn't.
What are you talking about?
Literally, AJ had literally texted us.
That was after. That was in the end.
Yeah, of course it was after. Of course it was.
That was in the
Of
end.
course it was after. You
How?
already know.
It was
You
of
already know.
course.
You already know. But she was so obviously a hoe that her friend told AJ that she would fuck anybody here, and then AJ relayed that information to us, and we had already knew it. Everybody was all on one page. There was nobody confused about the state of this slut.
Yeah,
She
but
was a hoe.
that was after I was like, oh, you're a whore.
No, nobody was looking. Nah, that's easy. That's easy. That's low hanging fruit. Guess how many bodies the bitch got? Show me some real mentalism, nigga.
I wish.
Tell me what age.
I wish I still knew her, but probably 117.
What age did she lose it?
I wish I would have to look her in the eyes. That's probably step one in the middle. You got to have the motherfucker around, at least minimum. And you wouldn't have known. You was fucking busy. You was in love land, nigga. You wasn't knowing what was fucking happening, dog.
Yeah.
You wasn't focused on what was happening, nigga.
You wasn't either, nigga. You wasn't either. What happened that night?
She chose up and I declined. I was like, I don't want to oblige to this. I want to unoblige.
Nigga, she would have chose up on anybody. Her friend told us this.
She would have chose up on Lauren.
She put it in writing. Nigga, she would have chose Lauren first.
She would.
Low hanging fruit, nigga.
She would.
Let me go for the easy, the
She would-
layup.
She would chose up on Shane.
You see that picture?
I was looking
Shane,
at that
dog?
picture.
Come on.
Yeah. Shane looked like he's a character off Watch Dogs.
Yeah. He's scared. He's being followed. That's a great picture, Shane.
Yeah,
but
nah.
she would have fucked that guy.
Yeah, nah.
Mysterious looking and all.
Yeah, like he collects Decepticons toys. This nigga just, or at least Hot Wheels minimum.
Bus tokens.
But I don't know, man. Who knows, man?
Everybody knows who a whore is. It's pretty simple.
Who knows, man? But yeah, man. How long we been running?
Couple hours.
About 2:15. Just about 2:15. That's not too shabby.
Right over
That's not too
2:15.
shabby.
Probably said he was in the chat, but none of them shits popped out.
Yeah, nah, it's probably it's probably one of those things people called lies or something. I don't know. I'll fuck around.
That's a weird lie, though. We could. He didn't have to do that.
No, he didn't say he typed in the chat. He said he was in the chat.
He said he was in the chat, and niggas ain't checking the chat. You can't be in the chat unless you're speaking.
Yeah, but he was probably referring to Pink. It was probably like, yo, y'all not reading the chat. It's like motherfuckers typing.
No, the nigga said he was in the chat.
Yeah, but he
said he was in it.
Him being in the chat don't mean he was typing in the chat.
That's what being in the chat is.
You ain't never been in no
You're
chat.
not in the chat unless you're typing.
Speaking of being in the chat, appreciate everybody that was in the chat that is going to be in the comments when this full video drops. Just know, yeah, we're going to be dropping clips. Yeah, we're going to be dropping clips from these, so beware. But yeah, man, appreciate everybody that was, tuned in. We're going to tune in the future. We're going to keep doing it. LOI the channel, LOI the stream.
We're going to be streaming, very consistently. Like, just look out for Wednesdays, 8 o'clock, Thursdays, 8
I'm about
o'clock.
to say, you trying to stream tomorrow too?
We in there, 8 o'clock.
I'm about to say, I ain't doing shit.
Ain't doing shit.
But yeah, so yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock. But yeah, we're gonna be here. So beware, be prepared. LOI the stream, like the video, comment down below. We're gonna start, and we're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it perfect to where like we got some interactive shit. You know what I mean? Some shit throughout the stream where we can like interact and it's like little goofy shit.
Once there's enough of y'all to actually play with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then we start getting,
start
seeing about this engagement. Start seeing about, polls and shit. Let us know if we on one, we off one.
We're gonna show more of our talent. J Nobles.
Tony G.
LOI the stream.